Oh, well, everybody know who I want next. I want Terrence Crawford next.
You're going to make that happen?
Huh?
You're going to make that happen?
Oh, definitely. That's the fight that I want. That's the fight everybody else want. Like I said, I'm going to get these straps that I'm going to go over there and take his shit too.
All right. Errol, congratulations. Terrific fight this evening.
Thank you, man. Now, strap season, y'all know what time it is, baby. Terrence, I'm coming for that motherfucking belt.
All right.
I'm not catching fades anymore. Gotta keep my hands clean when they come for the board. Keep it smooth like a dawn, making moves in the dark. Cause I learned how to swim in the pool full of sharks. Now they coaches, cause they can't read all his motions. How the kid never switch codes, but he code switch focus. Staring down your team with a frozen, ice cold look that could end the summer solstice. Cause I'm more like the top dog. Keep on running game and the gang will accost y'all. I be calling plays from a plane while I'm off court. But we ain't the same, you a lame, I'm a mob star. Actually, I'm a top dog on a stat sheet. Off court, but I call plays for the athlete. Laughing when the cop cars try to catch me. Cause I rolled off in a taxi. Put my feet up, I'm relaxing. Singing Figaro with no accent. While I pull strings from the streets in. Do it all with a straight face, I'm the kingpin. Top dog, top flow, boss mode. I'm the kingpin. Showstopper, top dog, God vibes. I'm the kingpin. They know I'm a dog and a beast, man. Yeah, I keep the peace with a piece, man. I ain't got no time for a piece, man. Why would I respond to a pawn? I'm the... Hold up.
If I let my dogs off the leash, then you might want to get out of Dodge by the evening. Honestly, think it's not the blood and the beef. If they don't leave anything behind at the evening.
I can see you soft, ever thought about retreating. If you never have, then they'll give you a reason. Better watch your tone, lose your bass when you speaking. Underneath the mask is the wrath of a... When you learn how to smile in their face, then go cutthroat. Then they wanna call you a con when the blood cold. I remember starving while y'all had a truckload. Now I'm with the mob with the call and the gusto. I'm a top dog on a stat sheet. Off court, but I call plays for the athlete. Laughing when the cop cars try to catch me. Cause I rolled off in a taxi. Put my feet up, I'm relaxing. Singing Figaro with no accent. While I pull strings from the streets in. Do it all with a straight face, I'm the kingpin. Top dog, top flow, boss mode. I'm the kingpin. Showstopper, top dog, God vibes. I'm the kingpin.
What up, everybody? Was going to just putting that into the chat. This thing kicked me out right before I had came on. Let's see. All right, I'm back in the groove now. What's happening, everybody, man? For sure, man. What is going on, man? I'm like checking out your boy Ryan Garcia, man, and Devin Haney. This thing has like really exploded, ain't it? You know what I'm saying? Like, wow. You mean tell me? You mean tell me, man? What'd you say? What'd you say? RT 1988 says. He says, "What's going on, Donald? What's going on, bro?" He says, "Ryan Mom's got the facts. Say he did not fail his drug test. People lying too bad in boxing right now." I said all the steroid shit coming out again now. Anybody working with Vic is suspicious. So how you gonna run it the other way, but yet they reporting that Ryan Garcia tested positive? I don't understand the logic. How are people lying when Dan Raphael, Michael Benson, all these guys are reporting that this man failed the drug test? So what are you doing, trolling or something? It's like, I mean, that's where the information's coming from. Nobody's just making up stuff, right? So it's like, how do we know if anybody ever failed the drug test? That's what I'm saying. Why do Ryan Garcia get the benefit of the doubt over, anybody else, right? Just because everybody wanted to see Devin get beat. I mean, if Devin was upset, if they would have, if Dan Raphael would have came out tomorrow and said that Devin tested positive for steroid, would you be saying the same thing? You know what I'm saying? Would you be saying, no, that ain't right. That ain't true. Just think about it in that kind of light. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only way we know that these things are true when these guys come out and report that, they tested positive. Um, I mean, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Everybody talking about now all of a sudden everybody becoming scientists now. They now everybody want a B and a C and a D sample, right? So why even mention it if nobody's gonna go by, what I'm saying, what we usually go by, right? We usually go by these people telling us that they tested positive. Why even come out? Why even come out? What would be the purpose of trying to sabotage a win for Ryan, right? Because Devin ain't no big dog at 140. He don't have that kind of power. So what would be the conspiracy to what I'm saying, to help Dev out of this situation, right? Because he's not a big puncher, he's not a big star. Um, what I'm saying? So why would I think they would want to build Ryan over Dev? That's what I would think. You know what I'm saying? Because Ryan fit more the criteria than Dev, right? I mean, so what would be the purpose of them lying on Ryan, right? A lying on Ryan. That's right. So he says Tank said Ryan is exposing Vic for what he's doing, huh? Tank says Ryan is exposing. Is he? Hey, Ryan be saying a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? He says, I don't know, but Ryan mom put his test up. He said they were all negative. Come on, man. Stop. You know what I'm saying? That'd be like your dad coming out with the camera footage. See, my son didn't steal nothing. He, set up a whole nother kid and shit. You know what I'm saying? It'll be like, I mean, how your parents gonna come out with evidence for you? You know what I'm saying? Showing that you innocent. Come on now. You know better than that. Kelly, Slime, what's going on, Slime? He said, he says Ryan mom didn't post the drug test from the 19th or the 20th, and those are the ones he failed. He said these dudes are full of crap. I mean, I don't understand it. It's like, I mean, why you just can't let the man stand on his own 2 feet? I mean, if you don't know, you don't know. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't nothing wrong with not knowing, right? You don't need to like make up shit. He says, John Wallace says, this is crazy, man. People want to save Ryan so bad. He said, John, they want the beating to stand, right? They want that beating to stand, right? Alone, right? So John Wallace said he still beats his iPhone chin. Man, I mean, you expose yourself when you say things like that, right? I mean, yeah, he got beat and everything, but he didn't get beat fair and square. Y'all just wanted this man to take a beating, which is beyond boxing, which is where, we kind of split up because I don't hate people to the point where I want to see them to take a personal beating. You see what I'm saying? It's a sport to me. You know what I'm saying? It's not nothing where I want to see somebody get some kind of street justice done. And I just don't get that with a lot of you guys. RT 1988 says, oh, he's talking slime. He says, Ryan tested positive before the fight. How? Why fight? And stuff. Well, there's a lot wrong with that statement right there in itself because that's not all that's going on there. I mean, when you test before the fight, I don't think you just get a reading or whatever, or a final reading. I mean, I really don't know how it goes, but it's so much flawed with that, right? Because everybody usually end up getting busted afterwards. So, what I'm saying, all this flawed logic people are throwing out there to try to throw off what just happened to Ryan is ridiculous. He says Ryan is full of coke. He's full of something. You know what I'm saying? And his fans are full of something too because they coming up with all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? To try to get Ryan out of this fire. But if you test positive for specific things in your system, you got that in your system, right? You know what I'm saying? It's like, if somebody was to take your blood work and you got cocaine in it, say it's because you did cocaine, my brother. It's because you did something with cocaine. You put something with cocaine in your body. You see what I'm saying? So it's like these things you just don't randomly find in your body. You see what I'm saying? I see if it was like some kind of testosterone or something, say, hey man, we found high elevated, testosterone, particles. Well, he's a man, at least that's something your body produce. You know what I'm saying? But you talk about some shit that your body don't even produce that's inside your body. It's like, nah, my nigga, that ain't, come on now. Come on. We know how it go. We know how it go. And it's just sad, man, that this is what happening to some of the biggest fights that we have. We got guys that just They want to win by any means necessary. And you got fans that want, saying, people to get beat by any means necessary. And that's where we are right now. PGH Big Dog in the building. He says Tank and Ryan was dirty last year. He says Tank said Ryan was dirty last year. Now he supports him. Saying that's because what he said, enemy of my enemy is my friend, right? The enemy of my enemy is my friend. That's what it is. So he'll probably make more money with Ryan in another rematch. He's even a bigger star now that he's beat Devin the way he has. So even with the steroids, it probably made him a bigger star. So they're gonna probably roll. They're gonna probably run off that energy of that fight and make a Tank fight. Now, if Tank, is crazy enough to make a fight with somebody who would do steroids, you know what I'm saying? So, unless Tank gonna go do some steroids too, and you just have two superheroes in the goddamn ring going at it. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Derek Henderson in the building? Ascending, awakening astral. What's happening, man? Hit the like button, everybody. Hit the like button for sure. And he says that Nandrone. Yeah. See, that was the stuff that Tyson Fury, I think, was on too. So everybody seemed to be taking after what Tyson Fury was taking and shit. That shit must be some good stuff because Ryan really, people are even making the excuse that that's not that the PEDs is not what beat Devin. I was like, bro, we can't even get that far without addressing the drugs first. They're talking about the holes in his defense. Well, if you got the reaction time and you got better reaction time, you got better stamina. What I'm saying? All that shit affects. What I'm saying? The way you train to get more power. What I'm saying? All that shit works together. So it's just it's a dumb argument to say that what I'm saying that the PEDs didn't not it wasn't the reason why he lost. Said the weight wasn't the reason why he lost. It's like it's a combination of everything, bro. What I'm saying? So it's like we never have real conversations anymore without people deflecting and using these different tactics to try to off track the goddamn subject. Our RLT says, what did he say? He said Tank is on Ryan's side because he hates Snack. Huh. You know, well, I think a lot of people hate Snack. PGA Big Dog says he tested dirty for Nandrolone, and the same drug fuel tested positive for banning these cheats from. Yeah, I agree. I agree. It says Ryan Dad came out last night and said they'll work for Vic, who is dirty MFer. He said Ryan's dad said anything that has to do with violent snack is BS. He says the whole thing is crazy. I don't know. I mean, I do think there's something suspect at snack, but I don't know if everybody's on the same program. You see what I'm saying? I don't know if everybody, because I mean, Dev he seemed a little bit stronger, but not significant. It don't seem like a Pacquiao boost. He don't seem like he got that Pacquiao package. He look like he ain't got that premium package. He got that slow grow. So he got that slow grow, and because right now he's not looking like a knockout artist like Ryan Garcia. Dev need whatever the hell Ryan took. That's what the hell Dev need. G Fit Training Club. He says Tank is pulling for Ryan because a mega rematch was on. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. It's like he's probably looking forward to that rematch because they made a lot of money together, and he probably don't think he can make as much money with Devin. I think Tank gonna fight everybody though. I think Tank is gearing up to fight everybody, and I think everybody's gonna be on his list. Including Shakur Stevenson, who's talking about he can't wait. He can't wait. But wait till he get with his first steroid monster. All of them. Tank already he got them damn anyway. He got them anyway problems. The anyway come up there with them damn steroids in his system and shit. He gonna have issues. What's going on, John? What up, John? Oh, this is the Italian guy, Italian stallion guy. They say he be trolling. They say you be trolling, bro. Let me see. They say you be trolling. What's up, Kelly? Kelly says you could tell Dev is clean. Say he has more wins by decision than stop. Yep, yep. Now if he start winning the shit by knockout, you know something wrong. You know something wrong. Yeah, John. John, they say you be trolling, bro. So I ain't trying to get into nothing where you mess up my platform, bro. You know what I'm saying? You might as well step on down, man, because ain't nobody want no trouble like that. Let's go ahead and kick you up out of here, bro. Ain't nobody got time for that. Uh, let's see. You say he has 48% KO percentage. You know what? Not everybody has power like that. Not everybody has power. But I am interested to see Oscar De La Hoya and Canelo Alvarez. Man, they've been having me rolling, bro. Them boys are going at it. Oscar went up there during the press conference, and man, he showed his ass, bro. You know what I'm saying? He really went at Canelo. Canelo sitting there like a petulant child, a prima donna. And man, Oscar he just knocked all that goddamn smugness off his face by calling him a drug cheat, telling me he's drug cheat 2 times. Did y'all see that conference? That shit was funny as hell. That shit was funny. I was like, oh man, I was just having a ball. What's going on? Yeah. Hold on. So yeah, everybody seems like they're trying to make excuses for Ryan Garcia. A lot of the big channels, they don't believe this shit. They think something is going on behind this. They think that I've seen somebody say Devin Haney was paying off Vada to come up with these results. Excuse me, y'all. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. What's going on, Mr. AMG? Did you hear that? That Devin was paying Vada, the Haneys were paying Vada to come up with this test coming up positive. And I was like, what the hell is going on? It's like people they really hate that Ryan got caught with this shit in the system. Look how big he was. I mean, look at his neck. Look how huge he was. And I mean, come on, man. The man was goddamn. All he needed to be was green. If he was color green, y'all would believe it, wouldn't it? You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Steve? What's happening, bro?
What's going on, man? I hear y'all talking about the yellow hook.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Mhm.
Yeah, man, it ain't looking good.
Yeah. I'm like the whole thing is caving in. People really don't want Dev to take this L, man. It's
Mm.
like they really want him to take that ass whipping.
Hmm.
I mean, they don't give a damn. And you know what? Really, motherfuckers don't even care that the dude cheated. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, nah.
That's
They
like,
they
wow.
they
Mhm.
expose themselves every fight, man. Every fight they expose themselves.
That's what I say,
Cause
man. I
I
said,
don't.
why?
I mean, I don't want nobody. I'm all for doing what you got to do, but you don't cheat, man. You could have killed the man, and that's the whole thing that makes it a gentleman's sport. Like, we got to agree to. That's why you agree to wait. That's why
Well,
you
my,
agree to
my
all
my
this shit.
thing is, if you're gonna do it like that, do it in another forum. You know what I'm saying? Go do it out there in the parking lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't because Dev may not be the same after ass whipping like that, bro. I mean,
No.
you are fucking up somebody's trajectory in their career. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, you see how Kodo, he was never the same. He
Yeah,
was never the same Kodo.
he was never the same, bro. He was never the same. He might have beat Mayweather. Who knows? If he
Yeah.
would have went through that barrage of bricks, I'm saying to the midsection.
It's true.
And it's just kind of crazy, man. It's like the folks, the fans are getting more radical in their
Hmm.
positions. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I actually seen somebody went on a platform last night. He said, I know I'm wrong, but I don't care. You know what I'm saying? They just
Yeah.
wanted Deb to take that L.
They
And I was like,
weirdos, man.
man, I was like, wow. We got a lot of incel motherfuckers out here.
Because
Motherfuckers who never went outside and got their ass whipped or been in a fight.
did
You
you
know what
see
I'm saying?
you see the text Tank sent to him?
No, what'd he say?
It made me like Tank even more, man. Tank was like, "Yo, man, I'm defending your ass. If this shit true, I'm gonna beat the shit out you when I see you."
Oh yeah.
I was like, "Yo, even though that's his arch enemy, he like, yo, now we don't do that." You
Well, I
feel me?
mean, it's about boxing. It ain't
For
about.
real.
It's about boxing, man. It's like he disrespected the sport,
He
man. Under
disrespected
those
the sport.
rules, yeah, under those rules, he went outside and pumped himself up full of something that gave him an illegal advantage, right? So
Mm-hmm.
so it shows that he's a scumbag, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's willing to do anything, right? You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? Then you're gonna hurt another man's pride in front of people by cheating. So, but now they're trying to say, how is it fair that you test positive, what I'm saying, the day after, right? But then they give you
Mm-hmm.
10 days. Why would they give you 10 days to flush the shit out your system? Why not take another sample right away? You
Yeah,
know what
because
I'm
I
saying?
heard
Why?
he fell like right before the fight and after the fight.
Right. But what I'm saying is, what's going on, Grease for Five? Why not give you enough, take the B sample, not 10 days from now, could flush out your system, right? Whatever you got, you keep drinking water, whatever, that stuff could be out your system. Or at least take a half sample so you can go back 6 months, you know what I'm saying? Or make it, make it more
Mm-hmm.
definite. So it's
Oh
like,
yeah.
that's what I don't understand. It's like, why give people a chance to flush shit out their system so they can come back and say they're innocent?
Yeah.
You know,
Oh
going on,
man, they got.
mhm.
Oh no, I'm like, yeah, man. He just on the long list of cheats, man. He got caught. Yeah, about it.
Yeah.
Them folks ain't got no reason to lie, man. They ain't got no reason to say, hey, this stuff is abnormal. They ain't got no dog in the fight.
Well, people keep talking about the damn Illuminati and shit. Cause talking about keep talking about goddamn Ryan, he trying to expose the elite, so they took him
Oh man,
down and everything. This shit is crazy, man. People
man, they folks
people really
believe
going
anything,
cuckoo.
man. You
People
know.
going cuckoo, man. What's going on, Slime?
What's good, man? That nigga, he built he like the whole lead up of the fight though. That was his scapegoat. Like everybody was trying to see why he was on that conspiracy theory shit. Like now everybody
Right,
see now everybody should see why he was using that. Like to leverage the
right,
woke community. Like now the woke community think this nigga exposing some shit.
right.
Yeah.
But exposing shit that niggas ain't been talking about. Like
So
everybody been talking about this shit, bro. Like if you been in the hood, you done had a conversation with an OG nigga. Everybody know, like, man, these folks doing, you know what I'm saying, wicked shit. So he was just exposing what's already been exposed. He not exposing nobody. He not talking about Adam Weishaupt, the leader of the fucking Illuminati. None of that. The founder of the Illuminati. Ain't nobody. He ain't talking about none of that shit. He talking about surface level shit that everybody has already been talking about. So he's using that shit as his little scapegoat. Everybody are now, this shit a conspiracy theory, the elites against Ron Garcia. But that was his play the whole time. Like everybody thought he was
right,
making an excuse for if he lose, but nah, he was making up a scapegoat for when he win because he knew what he was doing the whole time. Ain't no way that nigga wasn't dirty cycling on and off drugs that whole camp. Cause that nigga was like a monster in that fight. I've never seen
I'm
Ron
trying.
Garcia
Hey,
look
I
like that.
told that motherfucker looked like the Hulk. Goddamn, that motherfucker came in there with the thick neck. Did you see how? Did you see how he snarled at
Mm-mm.
Devin when Devin hit him, and he jerked his head like he was snapping at his damn punch. I'm like, there's something wrong with this motherfucker here.
Yo,
I said, this
man,
nigga different,
you said yourself that left hand was like a whip.
bro. Hey, somebody said that shit was a hit on Dev and shit. They said that shit was a hit, and
Yeah,
I was like,
man.
man, they coming up with all kind of shit. But if you think about it, you could say it was a damn hit. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
way, you know what I'm saying? Because if one guy is allowed to juice and the other one ain't, the other guy is gonna be, he gonna be weaker. I saw how Ryan was grabbing Dev, and you could see how much more strength he had than Dev. It was
Mm-hmm.
just crazy. It was just
But
crazy.
but that's the thing though. Like if you feel that, like if you feel like it's okay, put your son in there with a motherfucker on it. Juice to the gills. Like who would
Yeah,
put their son in there with him?
yeah. Dev made a statement. Let me see if I can find that thing. Yeah, he made a statement. Uh, let me see. Where is that statement? Y'all seen that statement Devin made?
I don't know. Let me see if I can
On
grab it real
Sports
quick.
Illustrated. or some shit like that. You talking about the little statement? It wasn't no video or nothing, right?
Yeah, I think it was a video. They say he did the sit down or
They
something on
had
Sports Center.
Champside had it all clipped up. Let's see.
But what Devin say?
The one where he was calling around to disgrace the box and that shit, right?
Yeah. He say, I've always been an advocate for clean fighting. That this is an example of such. What he said. We learned about this situation not too long ago. It's unfortunate Ryan cheated and disrespected both the fight fans and the sport of boxing by fighting dirty and breaking the positive not once but twice. They said, motherfucker ain't shit. I added that in. They said this put the fight in a completely different light. Despite the disadvantage, I still fought on my shield and got back up.
Oh, okay. I see Son of Pete. He said they take the A and B at the same time. They just haven't paid the test to B. Okay. That makes me feel a whole lot better. He says, I wonder how King of Judah feel about this. I talked to King in the comments, man. He should be. I want to see if he's gonna pop through, but everybody was jumping on Dev that day. Like me, like always, I'm always alone, saying when I come on, saying I have to step in it, saying, and let people, throw their knives. I'm like Jesus up here, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like they be jumping in my ass too, man. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is.
They be doing you like Jada Pinkett in that scary movie. Welcome back.
but King, see, they could just come in and out of shit, but I have to face the music on this shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit. After Earl got his ass whipped out right here, goddammit. I was like, hey, they ain't for to say, they ain't for to call me no roach, my nigga. Only come out at night, nigga. I be in the daytime, nigga. I'm a daytime roach, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He says, I said, how you say, gentlemen? He says, blessed mornings to you guys.
Bless.
Oh, excuse me.
Bless you.
Julian Robley, what's going on, bro? He said, Devin needs justice. Yeah, man. I mean, they really, anytime we have like a talented motherfucker like Devin or some brilliant ass dude, there is always that Tulsa, Oklahoma waiting on his ass, right? There's always somebody waiting to set him up, you know what I'm saying, to knock him off track. You know what I'm saying? If it could be a motherfucker tomorrow could make cars run off water and shit, they're gonna do something to that nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna do something to him because they don't want you to be great, man. It don't even have to be white folk. It could be goddamn black folks. They be hating, man. They don't want to see you reach your full, potential. I don't know what that is.
Go ahead, Paul. I mean, stop.
No, I was just gonna say, just like goddamn the black samurai. What was his name? You know what I'm saying? He had the #1 headband. Everybody coming for you, baby. You know what I'm saying? Everybody they don't want to see you shine. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if I was the #1 podcast and shit, people be coming for my ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm glad I ain't #1, goddamn it. You know what I'm saying? Because motherfucker be trying to take you down. There be all kind of rumors and shit,
like 10-time Pool kind of lied on it to make a video.
Motherfucker be like, man, Pool was at them gay bars, man. That nigga he was dancing with goddamn RuPaul and shit, nigga.
Oh shit, he doing the veto.
Them motherfucker be like, I tell you, but when you on top, boy, it's nasty as hell, boy. It ain't good.
Yeah, man, you gotta be swinging daily, constantly swinging on you, man.
So I mean, Devin just got a little piece of that, so you got to be strong, B sample came out. Turns out the tests were false. Okay. So the B sample came out. Come on, man, stop.
If the B sample is false and the A sample is positive, you still positive.
So the B sample has to come out. He says Team Garcia don't want the B sample to come out. I mean, we still waiting on Dillian White shit. They be paying for that shit not to come out. That's what they be doing, cause Dillian White.
I heard Dillian broke the machine, man. That motherfucker ain't worked the same since they took his piss in there.
It had to be, man. That nigga had to be on 14 different kinds of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because
it was still fat.
I'm trying to tell you, my nigga, that shit was like after he went through that motherfucker, nobody else could get that shit cleared up. It's like, bruh, we got to go to the C sample now, my nigga.
Yeah, this mother beat Marion Jones. Bless you.
Yes,
But you know
sir.
what though, man? I really feel like Bill got to get on his game, man, because a lot of things that shouldn't have went on and got past, that wouldn't have got past the Mayweather, whoever you want to say Tank is with. Tank had a lot of things in place that kept the fight from getting to this point. He wasn't gonna come in overweight. He
Yeah.
wasn't there. If that sample would have came back wrong the day for the fight, they'd have called that shit off before they let they money, or they let Tank walk in that ring with somebody full of gamma ray. Like I just
But
really don't feel. Go ahead.
I was gonna
but
say,
I'm just gonna say, we can't go in with a poverty mindset just because it's the biggest fight we ever fought, like Errol Spence Jr. Just because it's the most money you ever made before, you still got to look out for your legacy. You know what I'm saying? If you're not feeling right, if whatever's going on with you ain't right, and you just don't want to miss the payday, you're just willing to go out there and let the chips fall where they may. Where the other guys, they prepared for you. You know what I'm saying? They ready. They already know what their game plan is, you know what I'm saying? They little sneak attack or they little Pearl Harbor. And you just going in there, you know what I'm saying, for the money. Because Devin probably making 20 million, Ryan's probably making 30 or 35 million, you know what I'm saying, for the fight. Whatever it is, whatever the split is. I think it was 45-55, but just because it's one of the biggest paydays, I mean, you're gonna go out there and risk your life against somebody that's cheating. You know what I'm saying? You could end up being a Patrick Day. You could end up being one of them dudes that they talk about that didn't make it. And Dev ain't the biggest dude in the world, so
Mm-mm.
he was getting hit clean shots, man. A bigger dude, a dude that was a middleweight. He was getting hit by a middleweight that was on steroids, y'all. He
Mm-hmm.
was getting hit. He was getting hit. What's going on, Don Spansky? Long time no see. What's going on? Um, yeah, I mean, he getting hit on by
Mm-hmm.
a middleweight, like somebody Roy Jones Jr. side. You know what I'm
But
saying? With the
that,
power. Go
but
ahead.
think of how many folk were making the argument. Oh man, Tank got a catch weight, man. It's bullshit. This pussy like yo. You want him to be in there with a fucking middleweight?
Right,
Like really? What he supposed to do with a middleweight? Man, the man fight 135, 140.
it
right.
was
Like
it was
fucking
a
haggler.
it was a crazy position that
But
nigga was
see,
in though, because he was the B side. You know what I mean? Like, so he really had to do anything to get that fight. You know what I'm saying? Like he had to let Ryan really fuck him over for the fight. You know what I mean? And then
Yeah,
he
that
had
well,
to, he had to go over there.
desperation
He had to
money.
sign. He had to go sign the Golden Boy, all type of shit for that fight. It was a lot of signs that was pointing to shit was going left for that fight. You know what I'm saying? Even though it was supposed to be, I don't get how a nigga can be a side off of a pay per view that another dude generated. Like, all right, so Tank generated all of the pay per views for the Ryan Garcia fight, but at the same time, motherfuckers still made Ryan Garcia the A side just because of his numbers, even though he wasn't even the selling point of the fight. You get what I'm
right.
saying? Like
Yeah.
it's wild. Like he got the A side privilege over Devin Haney. That's why he was able to do all of that fuck shit, and the fight still went on. Because if Devin had control, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have fought that nigga. You know what I'm saying? If he came in 3 pounds overweight already, the test results came back like 2 weeks after. So I can't say nothing about the test. Like he didn't know he was in there with somebody off of steroids and that was 3 pounds heavier on the day of the weigh-in. You feel me? He didn't know
Oh,
that
he
shit.
he didn't know for sure, but he knew after he got his ass tore up. He said, I know he done fought Ryan many times, and he done
Facts.
fought Ryan. I know he said, hell no. I know he's like,
First punch, he knew.
he was
He
like,
whoa.
he was like, no,
Oh,
no,
shit.
no, no, no. It's something different
I knew
now,
something was
nigga.
wrong when the first punch Ryan hit him with, bro. That man his legs was gone.
Mm-hmm.
It was some
Mhm.
Wilder Tyson Fury type of shit.
You hit him with that goddamn Superman punch, goddamn it. That motherfucker was strong on. He was just, man, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah,
I was
man.
like,
Yo, man. Devin was like Carl Lewis when he looked over that motherfucker past him. Carl Lewis
mm.
like, hey,
When he
what?
seen when Ben Johnson beat Carl Lewis,
Carl
Ben
knew.
Johnson,
Carl,
Carl was like, hell no. Carl was
ain't
like, hell
nobody
to
this
no.
fast.
hmm When Ben Johnson, he was smoking them too. He was high stepping on his ass and shit.
Doing the Deion Sanders dance, man. Hey, you
And
know something wrong.
You know, Carl Lewis was like that nigga on that shit.
Yeah,
And
yeah. This
then,
motherfucker ain't beat me in no prelims ever. He
this
gonna
is the
smoke
first
me in the
time.
final.
Not only did he beat me, that motherfucker he turned around backwards and shit. A nigga turned around backwards and shit and gave me the double shot, the double gun hands and
Oh
shit,
yeah.
and
Wait,
rolled
wait.
in and mm-mm.
Yeah, that cold. But the how it is, that's steroid. Everybody saying that, oh man, we didn't get no event. Like that's it right there. Just a little bit.
But
It
did you
all they
see
gotta give you is a little bit.
the swag on Ryan? That tells you too with the swag, the little extra. That's why I'm saying the extra swag that these guys have when they know that they done trained up on that shit. It gives them that
Hmm.
extra confidence because they know that their stamina is gonna hold up. They know that their strength is gonna be extraordinary. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a damn shame, man, that we got this shit going on against these
Hmm.
Fact,
lightweight, these light dudes. Man,
man.
I mean, go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say, man, like even the steroid that he was taking, that shit give you confidence. That shit is literally what it's for. It give you confidence, it give
Yeah.
you strength, it give you power, and it helps you keep your muscle mass while you're cutting weight. So that nigga was off that super shit. He was off that
hmm
shit
He
for real.
was on
Like
that indica.
Yeah, you right, the kid. You right about that, man. Floyd didn't let a motherfucking thing pass. God damn it! If
Floyd
you
didn't play no game.
nigga, if you had a cold nigga on Wednesday, nigga, you like, look, check that shit out. You know what I'm saying? What side effects that shit is right there?
Uh-huh.
That shit ain't looking right. That nigga coughing too much. You know what I'm
fact.
saying? Look at them gloves. He
Floyd
made
said,
sure.
give me that blood.
Yeah,
I don't
give
want
me
no
that
pigs. Give me the
blood.
blood.
Nigga, look here. That nigga feet wasn't that big. Why his feet that size, nigga? Hey,
Yeah, yeah.
that
Your hat
shit, that
looked a
nigga
little
big.
bit bigger. What the fuck
I
going
ain't
on with
lying. That
that
nigga
hat?
calves big. No, nigga. That nigga eating something. You know what I'm saying? That nigga owns some
Yeah,
shit. Floyd did not play. He did not play them games,
but
nigga.
you
It's
know
like
what? That
he
mother
said,
had
why
two,
your
three
head that
generations.
big, my G? My G, why your
Yeah.
head that big, my you know what I'm saying? Hey, Floyd made it happen. He
You're
says
only as
the kid,
good
he
as your
says,
team.
yeah, the kid, he says, this ain't the street. He says boxing a whole different ball game. Be out of his depth and let too much go. And it
Hmm.
is I said the same thing about EJ and Derek. I think, they so used to operating in their own vacuum that they're not, so like I was saying in one of my live streams, you need a wartime consulary.
Conciliary, yep,
You know what I'm
yep.
saying? Saying
Facts.
somebody who's clever, somebody
Don't
who
trust
can
nothing.
like a Richardson Nazim who was I think he was
Nothing.
yeah
Yep.
he
Shane
was a
Mosley
Sugar
coach.
Shane Mosley coach. He knew the trick. So when he saw the cast on
Mark.
Margarito.
He said,
He's like, hell no. He said, that what's that shit right there? That look like that's look like that shit where you sweat on it, that shit turned into a cast and shit.
mm-hmm.
And so
Made him
see
rewrap the hand.
you need somebody with that kind of observation experience. They know the tricks because if you don't, people are gonna eat your ass up in this sport.
Yeah, when you got JDs and fucking watching the raps and shit, getting autographed, you should be
Right.
watching them rap.
I mean, you got Mauricio Suleiman who tell me he was in the goddamn locker room when they were. I could confirm because they were rapping it. I saw him when they rap. I'm like, bro, you got the president lying for your ass, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's like this shit is corrupt, bro. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? If
The
you
most
get the
corrupt
president to
sport it
lie
is.
for you, man, this shit's terrible. So but they keep trying to deflect by saying the referee was brought. I think this Ryan Garcia father who's coming out saying that the ref helped Dev, which I do think I kind of do think he helped Dev. 'Cause I think Dev would have been knocked the fuck out. But Ryan did help things along by hitting him while he was trying to break him. So he really can't make that claim because he hit Dev while the ref was trying to break him. If he would have never
Hmm.
touched him, he probably would have knocked Dev out.
And he
Um,
hurt him with the punch that he hit him with after the break. If
right.
you keep that shit, he hurt that nigga when you did that shit.
Right. So I mean, he got that. The nigga got bazookas and shit in his goddamn arm. He got bazooka juice all up in his ass. You know what I'm saying? He got bazooka juice, and I mean, he got the motherfucker like a goddamn ape, strong as an ape and shit. He knew it too. That's why he was acting all extra aggressive. You see how aggressive I tell the nigga snarling and shit and
Oh
neck
man,
thick and shit. I like, come on, the nigga look like Goku in there, man. I like, hell no, my nigga.
like one of the commenters said he was a super soldier. This fucker like out there Captain America, they dropped him down. Like,
Nigga, when that nigga first came out on that super serum, that nigga was going through trees and shit, like coming after motherfuckers. Like, hell no. Like, hell no, I ain't fighting that nigga. I ain't gonna do shit like that. What's going on, Denny? What's happening? What's going on, Denny Jones? What you got for me? Yeah, you gotta unmute yourself, bro. Denny, can you hear me?
Yo, what up?
What's going on, man? What you got on this? What you think about all this mess?
Man, it's tragic. I wasn't really a fan of either. But yeah, what happens, you know. I don't know if it's gonna be overturned or anything, but I think he still has Devin still has the title, so I think they should have a rematch. A
Yeah, me
rematch.
too. I think
Rematch.
so too. I think so. I think Dale. I mean, I want to see what it looked like it when Ryan's normal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to see it on an even playing field. 'Cause
No
I think
more
Dale need that.
140.
Say that again.
Yeah. No more 140. They should fight at their natural weights. No more 140. I don't think
Oh,
that's right.
they can't fight at no damn 160 or 154. I don't think they can fight at those weights. They the only people they can fight is each other. Cause they ain't fighting no
Yeah.
goddamn Boots. They ain't fighting no damn Jerron Boots Ennis. They ain't fighting no damn Tim Zoo or no you know what I'm saying Fundora. You know they not fighting them guys. You know they gonna get beat, knocked out. You know what's going on, King Judah in the building? Everybody been asking about you, bro. What has
Man, what's
happened?
up? Man,
Why
look,
you
bro.
dis?
My
Mm-hmm.
boy my boy was in there fighting Ivan Drago, pool. That's what he was
Mm-hmm.
doing. Nigga
Hey,
was fighting Ivan
hey,
Drago in that motherfucker, man.
hey, that
But
nigga. You see that nigga say I must break you. I
that's
must break
what I
you.
that's what I'm saying, bro. Look, the shit. If you remember that Rocky movie, it had the same vibe to it. Apollo came in there. We all thought Apollo was gonna win. You know what I'm saying? We all felt like Apollo was gonna at least box this nigga head off. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was
Mm-hmm.
surprised when Drago got in there and was knocking his ass around the ring. That's what happened to Devin, bro. Like, you on that Kong versus Godzilla. You remember Kong met the mother apes, and then he grabbed that little baby ape and got to whooping the other apes with the baby ape. That's what Ryan did to Devin up in there, bro. Full of that juice. Full of that
Hey,
shit, bro.
but
But what I want to talk about though, Paul, is how they tried to when Alicia got her little test, and they've been accusing Devin of being on something. They accused Crawford after a while when he was dealing with Snack. They want black people to be the face of PEDs, when actually, if we're gonna keep it real, bro, Mexican fighters are the face of PEDs. It's Mexican fighters taking drugs more than anybody else. And what's crazy is they the ones that get labeled as warriors. Oh, they fearless. They can do this. Why if you so fearless, why y'all all take drugs for y'all fight black fighters? Why all y'all drugged up? You so
did you
fearless,
see
but
how
yeah.
did you see how aggressive Ryan was, bro?
That's what I'm
Did you
saying.
see?
Y'all was talking about it. When y'all said he hit Devin late, that nigga couldn't control himself. But that nigga was on roid rage. He couldn't control the
That's what I'm
referee.
talking about.
The,
Roid rage. Mm-hmm.
the referee, the reason that the referee saved Devin is because like his instincts kicked in. That nigga, he got a protective nature. That nigga knew Devin was in there with a wild animal. That nigga Ryan was a fucking super soldier on kill mode. That nigga was on kill mode.
Mm-hmm. That nigga said super soldier. Oh yes, sir. You cooking, you cooking, you cooking.
Man, but the only thing I gotta say about that is like I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like after I watched it, now y'all know I'm on record. And I still believe this. Yeah, Ryan was juicing, but Devin them still had a terrible ass game plan. Their game plan was still terrible from jump. Because my thing is, if you knew Ryan came in there big, why wasn't it your game plan to make him chase you anyway? Because you know he overweight. Why not make him work? Why you coming to the bigger man? Why was your game plan to step to the bigger man? That was stupid. Whether he was on roids or not, we didn't know he was on roids at first. Now you heard what Bill Haney said, right, Paul? Bill said, "Man, I'm fucked up over this, right?" You heard Bill say, I'm fucked up over this. You know why Bill fucked up over what happened? Because he know now that he know that Ryan Garcia was on roids, was bigger than his son. He fucked up because he know he sent his son in there with a badass game plan. You got your son whooped like that. You the daddy, bro. He feel bad because you set your son up in there to go stand toe to toe with a nigga that was already bigger than him and full of steroids. That's why you fucked up. That's why you fucked up about what happened. You feel guilty, my nigga. You should have never had your son, knowing your son was smaller and he's a naturally better boxer, to go stand toe and toe in front of a nigga that's already bigger than him. And now you found out that nigga was full of steroids too. That nigga could have killed your son up in there.
Yeah, and see, he was blinded by the money. See, they were thinking about their next million. See, you're a hustler. He was thinking,
right.
He was thinking about the money. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't thinking about the safety. He thought his son had that in the bag. He didn't think what people would do for money, right? You know what I'm saying? That's that variable that you can't really, you know, say you can't really measure. People do anything for money, bro. You know what I'm saying? What's that?
So I like Bill, y'all. I like Bill. Don't get me wrong, bro. But I'm gonna always hold people accountable, bro. I'm a Bill Haney fan. But bro, you was wrong for that. You was wrong for that game plan. You was wrong for sending Devin there to stand toe to toe with Ryan. First of all, this was supposed to be Devin coming out party for as an attraction. Now, mind you, they say that fight did numbers, Paul, but look what happened. You put Devin on the biggest stage of his career, and he got his ass towed up in the worst way possible, because what you should have told Devin, don't go in there for a knockout. We don't need a knockout right now, Devin. Go in there and win this fight, because this is your coming out party to the world. Go win this fight by any means necessary. Don't go in there and get your ass towed up looking for a knockout on a bigger fighter that is naturally more powerful than you. That was a terrible game plan. This was the worst fight possible for you to tell Devin to go balls to the wall and go look for a knockout.
But see, the thing is, Dev needed to perform like he did against Regis, against on a level of against Ryan, against his level of this was his fight to show that to separate himself out of the class of tank them, is what I'm saying. You know, because Devin was looking sharp, right? He was looking like he was stepping into his next, you know, the next stage of skill, right? Like he was ascending, right, beyond just a regular champion. He was fit to go into that special dude type of area, right? So he was supposed to be able to go in there and showcase on Ryan Garcia. That's what we was expecting. So what happened was, you know, he tried to do the wrong thing against a motherfucker that was pumped up, full of steroids, and he got caught, he got hurt, and he couldn't recover. And that's what happens, you know, because you know sometimes when you have a good little man and you have a average big man, you know the good little man is going to win. But the problem is that the big good man had extra shit going on, right? Which Devin wasn't prepared for. So he got hurt where he couldn't like really recover. You know what I'm saying? From if you go in there and you get knocked out in the first round, you can't do shit about that. No matter what kind of game plan you came in there with. You know what I'm saying? If you get caught with something, you know what I'm saying, you got caught with something. And I think Dev, you know what I'm saying, he probably wanted to see what Ryan had going on, you know, and you know, kind of feel him or whatever. And Ryan, you know, he wasn't playing. That motherfucker was on some Trump monkey shit. And he was just tearing his ass up. He couldn't recuperate. He was panicking. When Ryan hit him with that shit, man, he was panicking. He was dipping to the left, I think it is, how he dipped. And Ryan kept catching him. He kept running into that fucking left hook. Like bam. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm gonna tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this the main. I agree with everything you said. I'm not disagreeing about what I'm about to say. It's just that I see it from a little different point of view. I'm gonna stick on the fact that Bill and them had a bad game plan. I'm gonna tell you why. The fact that he kept telling us before the fight, he was like,
right.
Yeah, he was like, he kept saying, yeah, we gonna go after Ryan. Ryan gonna go down. We gonna do this. Yeah, we gonna stand toe to toe with you, Ryan. Meet us in the middle, Ryan. Let me tell you why that was so terrible when the fight played out. Because let me tell you something that most people never gonna admit. Paul, they gonna forget it, act like it never happened. But here on Poor Counter Boxing, what I seen with my own eyes, we gonna say this right here, right now. Devin was winning that fight 4 rounds to 1. Devin was up. Ryan won the first round. Devin won the other 4. Devin won the next 4 straight. Anybody who was watching that fight know that the announcer would tell you that Ryan Garcia was down badly in that fight. And Devin did exactly what Bill told him to do. He tried to step to Ryan Garcia in the center of the ring and trade with him toe to toe. And Ryan Garcia started knocking his ass around the ring.
Yeah, because Ryan, he wasn't going in there to try to box. He was going in there for straight ass, bro. He was going in there. He was going in there straight to knock Devin out. He was not going in there for rounds. As a matter of fact, it's almost as if he took a lot of what Tank did to him, and he used a lot of Tank tactics against Dev. You see what I'm saying? Because he wasn't trying to win no rounds. He was conserving his strength so he could go in there and bum rush Devin. You know what I'm saying? Each time, he was bum rushing Devin, and Devin couldn't handle what Ryan was putting out. Point blank, period. And Devin just never recuperated, man. His legs wasn't there. I mean, I don't even know why did he wear those ugly ass shoes, y'all? What was?
Yeah, Oscar said something about them boots. Oscar said he think them boots didn't allow Devin to move right, and they did look compromising to me. Like I don't know what they felt like, but they looked weird. They didn't look like they was good for movement. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna say that was no excuse. I think it was most of the game plan and steroids that got him whooped like that.
It looked like something your sister would make, you know what I'm saying, from a pattern, a shitty ass shoe pattern or something. That shit was terrible, bro. I was like, what is this? He ain't got no strings in the motherfucker. They look like some Uggs or something. I was like, man, this
that's not the time to experiment with no new gear. You better get your ass in there with the regular shit you've been getting in there with. Get to work.
I bet Everlast was like, what the hell is this shit? Everlast was like, what the hell is this shit going on here? Nike.
Y'all know where else Devin messed up at too, Poor? You remember the moments where Ryan did, I guess, I don't know if he got tired or, sometimes Ryan will go off, he'll throw his flurries, then he'll bag up into the corner and shell up. Remember that? And Devin will chase him in the corner. He did that over and over again. Devin will chase him, but Ryan will be turning his back to him where Devin couldn't get no good shots. Devin was also baited into being the aggressor the whole fight. In them moments, that's when Devin was supposed to reset. Let Ryan come to him because you was up in the fight. Like I said, Devin was up. You supposed to reset and let Ryan come to you, and you supposed to play Matador like you supposed to be doing in the first place. You are the better boxer. While at one point, bro, Devin was chasing Ryan around the ring like he was Mike Tyson. Do you understand the shock of me watching my favorite fighter chase a nigga around like he Mike Tyson? I know that's not his style.
And he don't have Mike Tyson power.
Right.
Y'all kind of watch the amateur fights with Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. That's how he fought him in the amateurs. He stepped to him. Like that's why he had that game plan. That's how you neutralize Ryan Garcia. You step to him because Ryan Garcia is actually a boxer. If you peep how he, you know what I'm saying? He's a boxer. He likes to stay on the outside. He don't really like to get on the inside. He's terrible on the inside. He don't like to really engage in that. So if he wasn't off that shit, we don't know how that shit would have played out for real. Like it really because he was off that shit. Like we can't really, you know what I'm saying, talk about the game plan, none of that, because they thought they was going in there with a fair. They thought it was gonna be a fair fight, and they knew or thought Ryan Garcia couldn't fuck with them in the fair fight. So that's the reason why the game plan looked the way it looked. And plus, his equilibrium was thrown off after the first punch. That's why I said
that's what I'm trying to tell him. That's what I'm trying to tell him. You know, I mean,
Wilder Fury vibes. Like the second fight,
it's a wash.
Wilder got hit with that first good shot. Wilder was fucked up for the rest of the fight. He couldn't hit his legs.
But do y'all remember how Devin got caught with that left hook? It's because he stepped to Ryan in the center of the ring, and he planned a trade with him, just like he said he was gonna do. That's why he got his ass popped. And brother, I'm not saying you wrong, right, about maybe stepping to Ryan would be a good way to throw him off, but stepping to Ryan while you're smaller than him and you don't have as much power than him, it's always a bad idea. You step into a bigger man, they hit harder than you. That's a bad idea, no matter how you try to put it. Yeah, that's no matter how you try to put that, that's a bad idea. And another thing I'm gonna tell you why letting Ryan come to you would have been a better idea. If you watch Ryan Garcia, right, his left hook is his best punch, right? We all know that. But it's two different ways he throw it. He either throw it while you coming at him, and what he'll do is he'll bait you and he'll throw a little jab and he'll bait you in and he'll time you. So when you go to hit him, he'll throw that left hook at the same time, right? That's when he's most effective with it. If he can bait you to come into him. him. But the other time when he trying to come to you, Ryan lunges at you with that left hand, and it rarely ever lands because when he lunge, he telegraphing. So if you Devin Haney, if Ryan, Ryan gonna throw that left hand, you want to bait him into lunging at you with it. That way, they give you an opportunity to counter. You don't want to chase Ryan and give him the opportunity to counter you with his left hook, because if he do, it's gonna knock you on your ass.
Oh, we get it, bro. We get where he went wrong, but the problem is he got caught. Is what I'm trying to tell you. So none of that matters. Once you get caught, all your game plans and shit go out the window. When Zab Judah was beating Costa Zoo ass, he was dancing around the ring and shit. He stopped bullshitting, and then Costa caught his ass. He couldn't do shit
put
after
them
that.
roller skates on his ass.
Yeah, he couldn't do shit after that, bro. And once you get caught, it's over, bro. Until your head clear. And Devin, like you said, he stopped winning some rounds. He started getting his head clear, but his legs still wasn't there. He just wasn't the same, man. It's like he couldn't get himself back together because he didn't even look as fast as he did in that Regis fight. He looked.
I agree.
He looked so sharp.
But
he looked so fucking fast in that
fight. You heard
fight.
Regis say they put the okie doke on him. You saw that interview with Regis?
What did he say?
Regis was like, "Goddamn, they probably not have no IVs." He got that ring like.
Y'all don't watch my videos and shit because you wouldn't. You would have known that we had covered that. We went on that interview where Regis was talking that shit, and we just kind of broke it down, piece by piece, where he was talking to Regis and stuff. And Regis so goddamn happy, man, that he's going on like a little revenge. Y'all been seeing that? Like Regis, like, hey man, he did it to me. You know what I'm saying? So, I ain't say nothing about, but nigga, you been on everybody.
You talking about the weight thing. The thing that happened with Regis and Devin is what it is, bro. Devin got in there. Devin coming in what he coming in there. That's not the same thing that what happened with Ryan. Ryan is already naturally bigger than Devin. I don't know if y'all remember now, but Ryan Garcia moved to 140 before Devin did. That's how much bigger he is than Devin Haney. He been left 135. Then came into the fight 3 pounds over.
He never made 140 once, bro. He never made one.
Exactly.
He never fought at 140. You know what I'm saying? At all. So everybody know he's coming in at catch weight. He don't want to go to 147 because we already know there's a orca whale up there circling. You know what I'm saying? Nobody from 140 wants to go up there because they can't really survive. Mm-hmm.
None of them, man. That's the problem, and none of these folk don't want to fight nobody that actually is their size. They want to whoop little guys' ass.
Right.
They get up there with a regular size mug. They get their ass whooped across the damn from pillar to post.
You know what I noticed though, brother? You know what I noticed, bro? This sounds crazy because I know you an older cat. You come from that old school boxing, right? And I gotta get an older cat's credit, bro. They IQ. These new dudes just stupid. You listen to what you just said, brother. You said that everybody want to fight somebody small, right? I agree. But now it seems like when you fight somebody bigger than you, your game plan don't make sense. Devin fought a bigger man with more power, and his bright idea was to chase him around. That was his bright idea.
Yeah,
they not that smart, bro. Like. They not that smart, bro.
But I'm gonna tell you why they did that. They did that because they remember what Ryan. Ryan is he's not a very creative fighter. So they pretty much know what he's gonna throw. But see, what they didn't know was he was on some extra shit, man. Ryan was superhuman that night, bro. He hit Dev with looked like 14 goddamn shots. Who is eating, goddamn it? Who is that slurping and eating shit, cereal and shit? Like nigga, like god damn.
Hungry, man. That's all.
That shit sound like some damn raisin brands and shit. God damn it. But yeah, that's what it was, man. You know what I'm saying? He got caught off guard. Ryan never been that good. He always had these clumsy attacks. Anything that a real pure boxer like Dev could really make him miss and pay. But he was extra, bro. That motherfucker was saying his reflexes was double what it was than it was in the past. Did you see how fast Ryan was. His footwork was faster. I
Yeah,
mean,
they say that the drug he took, they was talking about, they was breaking it down. Blue Blood on his channel, they broke it down because he used to be a bodybuilder. He got a lot of bodybuilders that follow him, so because they know what he did. So a lot of them know about these different drugs, and they say that one of the effects of the drugs Ryan was taking, that it does improve your reflexes.
yeah, I'm like, did you see how fast he was? And all the way through the build-up, he was, he always did kind of like, flex with his reflexes and stuff. But this time, it was just a little extra to it. Like how he came out with the backpack with no shirt on, and just all this weird shit to show his physical superiority. That's part of that steroid shit because he was feeling powerful, right? You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Like, he wanted to feel, he was feeling himself because of that extra roids he had up in him. I mean, everything he did, it just looked like he was ragged and he was powerful. And I was like, what's
And do
going on
y'all
with Ryan? He's looking. Go
Hard
ahead.
out from
and do
after
y'all realize
when it's so.
And do y'all
Say
realize,
what?
bro, that by you being a shorter man, bro, like if you boxing with somebody taller than you, bro, your bro, rule number one, priority number one is to go to their body.
Hmm.
Because that's the hardest thing for them to defend. If somebody taller than you, the hardest thing they can defend you from hitting is their body because they're taller than you. Bro, Devin Haney had no emphasis on the body. Do y'all realize if Devin would have attacked Ryan body the way he
No,
attacked
he,
Lomachenko
he,
body,
he
he would have
he
watched
was hitting
Ryan.
the body, but did you see that first?
He was just stab
Why?
jabbing the body.
Why?
I'm talking about going after his body like he went after Loma body.
But he
Bro,
couldn't do that,
bro,
bro. That
he
motherfucker was
might.
too
Okay,
fast.
bro.
That fucking
What
hook
it
was too
was?
fast.
Round. He was
Pull.
going to
If
that
you go to the
motherfucker. He
body, you're
was
gonna be
hitting that
below
nigga
the hook.
over and over and
If you
over and
go if you
over
go to the
again.
body, if
But
you go to the
Ryan,
body, he gonna be below the hook.
Listen, King. He tried to go down. He tried to duck the hook. That shit was too fast. Ryan was just. I mean, he kept every time he tried to. Ryan was busting his ass with that motherfucking left hook. He was timing Dev, bro. Dev was too slow for Ryan that night.
Bro,
You know what I'm saying?
every time Devin got hit with the hook, his head was straight up. He wasn't changing levels and getting hit with the hook. Bro,
He
you know
was
how
trying to do it. He
bro,
come.
no,
He
he
come.
pulled. You can't, bro,
Come.
pull out on box,
Listen.
bro. You know how hard it is to hit a nigga in the.
Trust
You know
me.
how hard it is to land a hook on somebody who ducking.
Trust me. Trust me. Watch Dev. He tried to duck a couple of times and got caught dead in the damn face. I was like, oh my fucking god.
Yeah,
I
he
was
pulled.
like,
He was ducking. He was ducking from mid range. He was just ducking the lunge and hold. I'm talking about changing levels to attack the body. That's a whole different ball game.
bro, he was knocked off his shit. The nigga was cuckoo. I mean, he was cuckoo for Cocoa Pops. You know what I'm saying? Once he got Falumaloom, you know what I'm saying? He was just out of bad shape. Now he could have did that before he got caught. But see, he kept coming in with his fucking head and stuff. And Ryan wasn't having that shit, man. He was fucking Dev up. And once Dev got caught, it was a wrap. He couldn't get his shit back together again. His legs were gone. I was like, oh man, I was fucked
I,
up, man. I was just
I
like,
feel you. I feel. I ain't gonna. I'm not
man.
disagreeing, but I'm gonna tell you one thing. I will say this, right? Roids or no roids, and I'm a roids or no roids. If Ryan come in there clean as a whistle, if Devin decide that Devin gonna chase Ryan around the ring and stand toe to toe with him, Ryan gonna beat his ass up again.
Well, could be, but it won't be as bad as it was, when he got that Trump monkey juice in him. You know what I'm saying? That Trump monkey juice give you a little bit more kick, bro. I mean, that shit is serious. You know what I'm saying? Y'all thinking that juice don't help you? Yeah, it help you, bro. Cause he hit Dev look like about 15 goddamn times, bro. I mean, god damn the combinations, bro. I was like, shit. Did y'all watch the same fight I was watching?
Man,
You know
I
what I'm
seen.
saying?
Yeah, I
I was
watched it,
like,
bro. Like I said, I'm not. All I'm saying, two things he did wrong. Of course, he chased him around the ring. That was wrong. He stood toe to toe with him. That was wrong. But one of the worst things he did, bro, was decided not to attack the body of a taller fighter. That's rule number one,
bro,
bro.
he
Let
got
me tell you
caught.
something. That go hand in hand. Is almost when you a taller fighter, you already know if you taller than somebody. Rule number one is to establish your jab. That's boxing 101. If you
Bro,
taller, establish your
let,
jab. If you shorter, attack the body.
let me tell you something. If somebody knocked shit out of you while you tried to go to the body at the first place, you ain't going back to the body. If they damn near they knock all your damn legs and your ass loose, you ain't going back to their body, Judah.
I tell you what though,
Yo,
fool. If somebody knocked the shit out you, if somebody knocked the shit out you for trying to go to your body, if they was able to knock the shit out you for going to their body, you know goddamn well they gonna knock the shit out you for standing straight up.
Well, you got to stay you're a fucking boxer. You got to do some boxer shit. You got to get your distance. You know what I'm saying? You got to use what their best weapon is. What is he best known to use in a damn fight that keeps him safe? That most motherfuckers cannot mess with. It's his jab, right? Why didn't he stay on his jab? He was winning the fuck. He won how many rounds just jabbing that
Right.
nigga, man?
Right. That's why I
I
say, yeah,
mean,
he took like 4 rounds straight. Yeah, you right.
right. You know what I'm saying? To get his head together, and he still wasn't straight because that nigga was on that juice. Ryan don't hit that damn hard, but he was hitting that hard that night. So Devin really couldn't withstand his power at all, bro. You know what I'm saying? And Ryan's hands were just too fast. He was kept getting clipped. You know what I'm saying? You saw that one time where he took Devin back to the damn corner and caught his ass with a goddamn overhand left and shit, and Devin it was like a delayed reaction. I was like, oh my God, bro. I was like, this dude is too strong for Dev tonight. So I
Yeah,
mean, I
Devin
don't
had
know.
that. He had to be
Mhm.
juice, bro. Because a couple times I saw the way Devin looked at Ryan. You know, I watch a lot of Devin fights, bro. Devin got a lot of heart. He had heart in that fight too. But that nigga Devin looked at Ryan like, bro, what the fuck you on? Like that nigga looked at Ryan like that. Like this, nigga, you don't hit this hard, nigga. You ain't never hit this hard, nigga.
I know, man. I was like, and I hated it too because he knew he was fucked up. He knew he had them fucked up. He said, I admit, yeah, Ryan was probably juicing, but that game plan was ass, you know. But I mean, well, it wouldn't have been as bad for a Ryan that was normal. He says, "Pool, so funny," and Bear 24 in the building. What's going on, man? I mean, the whole
hey,
thing was off. What do you think? When people they don't want to believe that Ryan juiced, man. I mean, what do you think about that, y'all? I mean, what does that say about fighters? I mean, boxing fans. What does that say about boxing fans when the people who report this shit came out and reported that the
They
man, got tested positive, but people are saying it's a conspiracy. The Haney's paid Valor and shit to put that on Ryan, all kind of
they
shit.
just
What do you think
they
about
just want to hate Devin, bro. They just want to hate Devin. Let me tell you what's so crazy about this. Now I know a lot of people don't like Victor Conte, but when Devin Haney evolved, only when Devin Haney evolved is when Ryan Garcia can fail a drug test. Even though on top of that, we know he was part of a crew that was known to fail drug tests with Eddie Reynoso. We know that's part of his makeup. Only when Devin Haney evolved, somebody turn around and say, nah, that's Victor Conte and Devin them. That's why Ryan Garcia failed a drug test. It's their fault. Only when Devin Haney is involved, but can Devin and Victor Conte be blamed for Ryan Garcia failing a drug test?
No, I don't think you get a granted chin Bear 24. It's just Ryan has something extra going on. You know what I'm saying? He has somebody, but Dale got to have some kind of chin because he was on that shit and got hit. And his chin, he should have been gone. Says
yeah,
Devin
that
Legs
hard.
because he in the wrong weight class. His body can't take damn. Oh, he's saying his punch resistance when it's drained that much. Yeah, I hear you. What's going on, Doc? In the building.
Man, he ain't getting
He
knocked
said,
out.
yeah. But I mean, if it weren't for that ref, man, I do think Dale would have went, man. And if Ryan wouldn't have hit him with that shot
Yeah, I think the
on the
ref just
break,
wanted to fight just like all this, though. You know what I'm saying? He gave the nigga time to recover and shit. You feel me? Like, shit. The ref didn't want to see a
well,
nigga
if
get
Jack
fucked.
Reese can give goddamn, if
Man, that
if
ref
Jack
probably
give
heard them
Tyson
shots.
Fury time to recover, goddamn it, you know what I'm saying? I
It's
mean, he
funny
Nah,
may
though.
accept it,
It's funny that you
but
said that Jack Reese though.
he's in the
I
ring.
saw an old fighter Jack Reese and he gave him
Mhm.
motherfucker too much time. Then I was like, damn, Jack, you just give everybody too much. He like you all
Yeah,
right?
Jack
Come
don't
on,
give a fuck if you
move,
Jack don't
move,
give a fuck if you
motherfucker.
sleep for goddamn
bro, let
5
me
minutes. You
ask
go
y'all a
in the ring and
question.
sleep for 5 minutes with Jack Reese and
Let,
shit. That nigga will wake your ass up. Hey,
He
you
wake
okay? You
your
had a good
ass
nap,
up.
nigga? Come on.
let me
You
ask
like,
y'all a
nigga, you
question, bro,
ready?
right quick. Let me ask y'all a question. I saw somebody in the comments said that Victor Conte got to go, right? I hate to get on these arguments. My
Mhm.
thing is, we know this man had a history of juice, and we know this. But since he been in boxing and since he been a major player in boxing, nobody he has ever worked with has popped dirty. While we done had off the bit of BF, had high elevated testosterone, that's not a Victor Conte fighter. We had Alicia Baumgartner got popped dirty. That's not a Victor Conte fighter. Ryan Garcia just popped dirty. That's not a Victor Conte fighter. But everybody's still pointing fingers at Victor Conte, talking about he the one that gotta go and not the motherfuckers who popping dirty.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, we saying they got to go too, but Victor got a whole fucking life career of goddamn juicing track stars, goddamn all the goddamn baseball players. I mean, come on, this is the last sport that he's allowed to work in. That's why people look at Victor Conte because he
That's the
done
thing.
juiced.
How is he allowed to work in
That
boxing?
nigga done juiced up. That nigga done juiced. He probably got ping pong people that own juice and shit. You know what
How
I'm
was
saying? He
Eddie
can't even. He can't,
Reynoso? How was Eddie Reynoso allowed to keep training fighters when he had a whole stable that popped dirty?
Facts.
money, baby. I mean, you act like you don't know these things. It's that money. You
Then you
know,
got
that man had $1 billion budget. Come on, bro. Talk to me. He ain't going nowhere no time soon. I mean, Eddie Reynoso could pop dirty. Goddamn, it wouldn't be a problem. Goddamn, if he can make the B sample disappear, nigga, that's the first time I've ever seen where a goddamn B sample just disappeared off the face of the earth, nigga. No, people just stopped talking about it, nigga. They was like, that's it, nigga, no more. You know what I'm saying? Dillian White till this day. You know what I'm saying? Still probably got PEDs in his system, my nigga. Never have to worry about a sample B popping up. It's probably gonna be the same way with Ryan Garcia. They probably just stop talking about shit. You know what I'm
But
saying? Let him do.
that's where
Go
channels
ahead.
like yours got to keep his feet to the fire, man. Because if Devin would have popped dirty, you know what they'd have did. You know how they'd have crucified. They'd have had his ass up on that car like he was Machiavelli got them album cover. So you got to keep that fucking on.
Yeah,
You
Yeah.
got to
yeah.
keep the light on them. Because
And
it's
you know
you
what
know how
else?
they do.
I think Ryan about to get vindicated from this, whether it's true or not. I just think it's about to be another Canelo situation, bro. I don't think Ryan about to face no punishment for juicing and beating Devin Haney, bro, at all.
Yeah, I hear
But
you,
you know what
PGA.
though?
Big. Go ahead.
I think he will because shit like prize picks and shit, they had to refund money to these folks. They put that out yesterday, like, yo, we refunding everybody who bet on their fight. So once you start fucking with folk pocket, they got to pay you back. And if Vegas have to start refunding folk, cause guess what? The bet ain't right. The bet wasn't right. This man came up in here,
You see them.
man. He came up in like T'Challa.
Yeah, I did see them refunding money. So I ain't gonna lie. That must mean that they must know something. Meaning, like they must know Ryan Garcia can't pass his B sample. Because why would they start giving away money that fast? Like I heard they got a lot of different sources that know for a fact that Ryan was dirty.
The
Well,
bookies
look
is
at it
not
this
gonna
way.
return no money.
Look at it this way. This fool here said he betted on himself, and he got $12 million, right? Betting
Oh,
on
they gonna
himself,
fucking break his fucking toe.
bro. That's what I'm talking about, man. This nigga here might be on paranoid on some other reasons, man. Cause
Yeah,
I mean, he done screwed over a lot of folks,
the
man.
wrong people. Because
Yeah,
that's the
yeah.
thing.
I
Once
can't. We watching them. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's the thing. Once folks start having to go pay back out that money, man. Y'all saw Hoodlum when Dutch man changed the number. He was like, yo, it's just the truth, but you don't want to get that money back.
Yeah.
But when they, yo, man, Ryan needs some severe punishment for this. Just as it's not being deterred. You know, like when they let that boy Shakur whooped his ass. But the fight before that, he came in pissed dirty, came in and whooped the dude up. And they let it, he was from Reynoso camp too.
Oh, you talking about Oscar Valdez?
Valdez. Yeah, he failed the
Mhm.
fucking test. He still got to beat the dude half to death.
Facts.
Well, actually, he almost got his ass whipped. I think he got his ass whipped
As
with the damn
that
PEDs.
Robson can say something fight.
Yeah, he got his ass whipped with the damn PEDs, and they gave him a gift decision. How the hell you get PEDs and you still get your ass whipped?
You still lose.
Yo,
You need to quit.
yo, poor. Somebody had put in the chat, Devin Haney 8 hours ago. He was on ESPN Live, bro, reacting to the failed drug test. I don't know if you want to play that shit live, but shit, Devin speaking on it on ESPN.
Well, I mean, it ain't much he can say, but let's run it back.
Man,
He
I
said,
would get
"Look,
back in the ring with
That's
that
what I
punk
want to
dude,
see.
man.
That's what I want to see, Pool. I want to see a rematch.
me too,
Man,
me too. I mean, you know, what else can he say? Hey, my man cheated. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, yeah, he beat my ass and everything. You beat my ass, but you know why you beat my ass? You know, I would have been saying it just like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know y'all happy out there. I got my ass whipped and everything, but you know what I'm saying? Y'all see what happened. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I mean, it's just kind of sad, bro, that you know what I'm saying, you have one of the you know, you'll never get that fresh mark, you know what I'm saying, between you and your rival, and all of a sudden, you know, this nigga cheated. You know what I'm saying? It's like it just spoils the entire moment, bro. It just that honesty moment where you got two guys supposedly having trained hard, and this motherfucker up here he doing steroids and shit. This shit is terrible. We got to get this shit up
hmm
out of boxing, man. It's just spoiling all these moments, all these big moments that should be special, that we're waiting for, that should be part of boxing history. It got all this shit, just nothing but asterisks, you know what I'm saying, that's just dotted up the place now because people don't afraid to take a ass whipping. John Allison says the bet wasn't right on both sides. So what about Harvey Dock confirming he was bribed by Bill Haney to
Oh
call the
man,
fight a certain way?
a
Um,
referee confirming he got bribed. Man, that gonna be in jail.
That nigga capping, man.
No, get out of here with that
oh,
bullshit, man. Yeah, I took
yeah,
money from.
yeah, you'll never be a ref again, you know.
Because you going to jail.
hmm Yeah. He's
Fucking going
what's
to
his
That
name?
jail.
McCall says, yeah, he lost that fight. He got his ass whipped that fight, but he got a gift decision. He says the mob gambling apps finna uh, diddly him, and he can't stop it. And he said the kid says Devin said after the loss that he was questioning his trainers and team, so maybe he'll get a new trainer even with Ryan Pop Dirty. And he says don't see anything about refunds on Google.
I saw it. I think it was DraftKings.
Shit.
Was it
It's
Drive King
DraftKings?
confirmed.
too.
they
Drive
was saying
King
Ooh, he
definitely do.
said it's
motherfuckers.
confirmed. Vegas paid back all the lines. Oh my goodness.
hmm
Oh,
hmm
somebody finna get their ass tore up.
I was in Vegas when that fight went down, man, and I just didn't like the odds on that shit. I'm like, man, if you bet for Devin, you weren't gonna win no money. You had to really bet with Ryan to actually win something, and that shit though it wasn't looking good. So it made you bet more.
Man, but
You
did you
feel
see
me?
how?
And
But did you see how cocky motherfuckers was the next day when Dev got his ass beat? But motherfucker was happy as hell, nigga. This was like we had got freed, like we had got freed from slavery and shit. Like this was Jubilee Day and
Facts.
shit. Like
Look, Pool.
this motherfucker was like dancing and shit. Like god damn.
they were doing the
Hey, they
salsa
was
and
more
shit.
happy. But no, them, I'm trying to tell y'all what's sad about it. It was more black people, but they was more happy than when Obama got elected.
Man, them
I'm telling you,
motherfuckers
Hmm?
bro, they
ain't
was more
care.
happy. Yeah, bro.
You know,
I
they
was
black
like,
with an
bro.
asterisk. We can't really, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause
I mean, I've been around boxing for years and years, but I never seen this kind of hate for somebody that's clean cut, bro.
I
I
don't know
mean,
why they hate Devin, man. They really
I mean,
motherfuckers don't
bro,
like
I've
Devin.
never seen somebody this clean cut,
I hope he
this
fucked their
hated,
daughter or
bro.
something.
I mean, you know, remember Ricardo Mayorga? He was a little nasty fucker, but people didn't hate them the way they hate Devin, his
Devin, yeah,
daddy.
yeah.
And Ricardo, I mean, he was a nasty
Cause
son of a
really,
bitch.
you got like even with Shakur, Mama got a reason to hate Shakur. You know, he shit the bed that last fight and tried, man, you think you're like, Mama got a reason to hate. I don't see a reason to hate Devin like Devin. I really don't.
Shakur,
Like,
Shakur is just a pussy punk ass nigga, man. He just an old sneaky ass motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He old fucking passive aggressive pussy
hey,
ass nigga.
I'm from the A. We look sideways at all that Shakur shit. Like, hey, man, what's
He
going
says,
on?
Devin fit to turn into another monster. Say, I feel this was his wake up call, his cross, his T's, dot his. But man, ass whippings like that though, sin, it's hard to get your shit back, man. Once a nigga tear through your ass like that, you know what I'm saying? Once you get towed back like that, bro, it's kind of hard to recuperate, man.
He
Cause
got to get
now,
rebuilt.
yeah, you know, he broke all
Got to
his mental,
rebuild
man.
him.
Like I said, he cracked
He
his
need to
forehead to the fat meat, bro. I mean, that
Man, he
shit was
got
just like, wow.
well, he
he
got
needed
it
a new
though. But
trainer,
for
y'all.
real, even with all that, exactly. I told my brother that when he fought Lomachenko. Because I thought Dev won. My brother thought Lomachenko won. Lomachenko won. I was like, how, man? Be like he got beat with a sack full of nickels. But I was like, yo, if you listen to what Devin Daddy was telling him, it was like, yo, yeah, you got it. And they're like, no, look at this fight close as shit. You better go out here and take these last couple rounds, which Devin
brother,
did.
You right, because listen, that's my issue with it. Because 2 fights in a row now, 2 things I seen against Lomachenko, Devin kept telling Bill that he figured me out, he know what I'm doing, and instead of Bill coming up with a different game plan, he told Devin, no, keep doing it, keep doing what you're doing. And that's why Devin got toe up for another 2 rounds. But look at the Ryan Garcia fight. Devin kept telling him, look, hey, that left hand, he catch him with the left hand. No, Bill said, no, just keep trying to go under it. Just keep trying to go under it. Every time Devin tell him, like, look, what I'm doing is not working, Bill keep telling him, keep doing it.
Father trainers never work, man. It just don't. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Nothing against, but I love they working together and I love all that good stuff, but his team failed in every level. Every level.
Yeah, you can say that. He said
exactly. Come in fat.
He said exactly where was the Loma body work in the Garcia fight. He said where was the footwork in the Garcia fight, and where was the body work pull? Yeah, I mean he couldn't, man. I mean, like I said, Ryan was too fast for him in that fight. Once he got caught, he wasn't the same, bro. He was trying to get his shit back, but you can see he could still jab. You can still see the skill, but he was just hurt. You know what I'm saying? He was fighting hurt the entire time. So he wasn't the same Dev. You know what I'm saying? If Dev would have went in there on his game plan, just jabbing the way he do, then I think he would have did a whole lot better. You know what I'm saying? He didn't. He just got caught by what Ryan had waiting for him. All that bum rushing shit with them hooks and shit. And he just ran into one of them and he couldn't recover. He says, Mr. Jared Hill, what's going on, bro? He says, Poole County. He says, did you see Devin interview from Sports Centers and Victor Conte TMZ interview denying Ryan claim he had something to do with his failed test and what happened to Ryan? No, I didn't see that. I didn't see that. So y'all think something going on behind the scenes with people getting paid off and stuff about this test? That's what I'm gathering. People are starting to build up this conspiracy theory.
I think if the right folk got paid, it would have never came out.
But this is my thing. This is my thing about it. They trying to say that Devin and Bill had somehow trying to get this loss removed, and they going after Ryan. But you got to look at the history of people who made excuses after the fight. Devin didn't make a single excuse in that ring in his interview. Immediately after losing to Ryan, he told the whole world, "I fell asleep. I couldn't get out the way of the left hand." He didn't make up no excuses. So why would he turn around then and start paying behind the scenes? I need to get this loss. But people show you their real feelings in the moment. What Manny Pacquiao did after Floyd whooped him? Oh, no, I think I won. I think I won. And my shoulder was hurt. No, that's not. I didn't lose. That's the type of nigga that are behind the scenes to be paying to get a loss removed. Not Devin Haney. Not somebody who admit they lost.
And you remember Floyd gave him respect. And then he was like, he said, what? Fuck you.
Right. I mean, but he couldn't make no excuses. I mean, he lost so bad, man. As far as the physical side of it, going down almost looked like 3 times in one round. I mean, he kept getting clipped. I mean, you can't help but goddamn take that. Y'all gotta mute yourself, bro. You gotta mute yourself. Yeah, it said that. You gotta mute yourself. When you talk, can't hear. Yeah, man. I mean, so it was good that he took the responsibility for it, but that's all he could do. So that was me going down and shit like 4 or 5 times. Yeah, nigga, that was me. You know what I'm saying? So, you can't like really put that shit off on somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, nigga, that was my evil twin and shit. No, nigga, you got Malone. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, yeah, it's kind of good that you did that, but you don't get no fucking points, bro. You got hurt.
The fight was still close, bro. I mean, they had Devin on every scorecard, but they had the fight tied up going into the last round, even with all the knockdowns. That's how many rounds Devin had won.
And if he would have, stayed on the outside and tried to, stayed away, you know what I'm saying? But he couldn't, man. It's like
do that damn Apollo Creed. Stay away. Nah.
Right. I mean, if he could have, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I think he would have been able to pull it out if Ryan wasn't on that juice. He would have been able to win that fight.
Yeah, they got to
And
strike this from the record, right?
from the what
Nah,
now?
that's my thing. That's another thing about it, bro. Let me tell you something. Y'all, a lot of people think I'm a conspiracy theorist. Everybody know I'm pro black, bro. I believe they can find Ryan, for juicing. Admit that he was juicing, they'll still leave that loss on different record because he black.
Yeah. Yeah, they could come after him civilly. They really can. They have a case. Yeah, Sugar Hill, man.
Yeah.
Sugar Hill, he gets
Hold
on
on,
my
I'll be right
fucking
back, bro.
nerves, bro. He gets on my damn nerves, man. He loved being up under them white folk. DC Wild World Media says King Judah says, why wasn't Bill telling Dale to pivot left and go to Ryan? Wait a minute. King Judah says, oh, he's asking you, King Judah says, why wasn't Bill telling Dale to pivot left and go to Ryan Body with a left hook of his own? That well, King Judah was talking about that earlier, but I say he got caught and he got hurt, so he really didn't want to take no more chances, especially when he couldn't even keep Ryan off him. You know what I'm saying? He just didn't have the strength. He says agreed. He says Devin even said in an ESP interview, said he accepted the loss and thought best man won that night before he knew Ryan popped dirty. Yep, that kind of changes everything, but people don't want to change the narrative on Dev. Dev was a warrior though. Look at how strong mentally this guy is. I mean, if you go in there against somebody who's got that kind of advantage and you just keep getting up. Now he got Falumaloon, but look, he went out on his shield. Say he made it through, but he was willing to go out on his shield and he kept getting up. He said, Devin Haney says, we'll be back stronger than ever. Watch the guy as a true professional. He's a warrior too. You know, say because somebody who's that much stronger than you and you just keep coming, that tells me a lot about Devin's spirit, fighting spirit. He says that overhand skill kills the left hook, and Makai says Ryan is trying to make conspiracy theories because he popped dirty, and people are going with it because they just hate Devin so much. Even even Tank even Tank Davis, who himself accused Ryan of juicing. And Hollow Fist 90 says, "Come on, Dev was taking chances all through that night. Yeah, through that fight. Yeah, he felt like he was behind, and he felt like he was getting Falumaloom. So he wanted to get try to make up for it, but that was the wrong thing to do. He needed to get his head clipped first, even if he needed to lose a couple rounds to get your shit back. But Ryan stopped pressing his ass. He started coming out after Devin. And he was just too hurt, man. Y'all, the man was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think the Haneys had anything to do with paying off these refs. I don't think that had nothing to do with nothing. I just think people are trying to keep it. They trying to make the Haney demonize the Haneys because now that it's come out that Ryan has popped dirty, they want say they don't want the Haneys to come out of the little hole that they were in. So just give them kind of breathing room, and giving them an excuse to go for a rematch. And then Ryan is suspicious that he's talking about no rematch after he done popped dirty and did this man dirty. He's talking about no rematch and shit. So he the one gonna suffer because he's the one who took the drugs. Excuse me, y'all. So I think Ryan's career the one's gonna suffer if you don't have a rematch. Not Dev. Dev can move on, and Dev still got the title too. So what I'm saying, really not gonna hurt him that much.
Devin need if he can't get Ryan back in that ring, he need to unify as fast as he can, bro. And the reason I say that, because me personally, I would want my get back. So what I would do is, you say you don't want to rematch me now. What I would do is unify. Now I would have two belts. I would entice you with two, and I tell the whole world this scary ass nigga don't want to fight me, even though I'm offering him two belts now. That's what I do. I'm gonna get my get back. I unify just to fight Ryan again to get my win back, to get that back.
Yeah, but no belts is gonna entice Ryan. Belt don't he don't care
But
about no belt.
Ryan's still not a champion though. Ryan did say he wanted to be solidified as a champion, even though we both saw him lose weight. Now, Pool, let me tell you something else I heard. I heard that whatever he was taking, That's why he couldn't drop them last 3 pounds too. Like the muscle that it kept on him, he couldn't. You know what I'm saying? The 3 pounds that he couldn't get rid of, the stuff he was
Right.
taking wouldn't allow him to.
Interesting. Interesting. I'll tell you what, that's interesting. Wow. That is crazy right
But I
there.
do think Devin got to unify. Devin next fight. I mean, of course, coming off a whooping like that, most people like take an easy
Well,
fight, right?
his
But I don't
his
think
next
Devin can afford to.
well his next fight gonna be Sandor Martin because that's his
That's
mandatory.
cool. That's cool.
That's
You know what I'm saying? That's
it ain't
cool.
gonna be no championship fight. It's gonna be Sandor Martin because he got to rebuild his confidence and he need an easy touch to get back
But it's
in
gonna
the
be for a
groove.
belt though, right? It's gonna be for the belt.
bro.
What Sandor Martin got no belt?
Well,
I'm
I mean,
saying,
Sandor Martin is mandatory, so it's gonna be for Devin belt, right?
Yeah,
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 Yeah.
yeah.
that boy a
You know,
beast, not no slouch. Sandor Martin
Sandor
straight.
Sandor Martin ain't shit.
He
You
beat
know what I'm
him up,
saying?
beat to your ass, and he beat
Oh shit, he
put
did that
on
shit.
Mikey.
That motherfucker moving all around the ring. Tio just can't. Tio is just a sorry motherfucker. He just don't like to chase nobody. That motherfucker went down and shit. I was like, this shit here. But Sandor Martin, Devin to beat his ass. He want. I mean, you got to be in shape to fight him because the nigga gonna run off. He gonna
Yeah,
run all
Devin whooped
goddamn
that
fight.
because he ain't got no.
You know what? You know what Devin learned? I'm gonna tell you, listen to Devin. What I hope he learned, man. Be yourself, my nigga. Do what got
Hmm.
you here. Do what got you here. Don't do nothing different. Do what got you here. Don't fight Ryan Garcia and all of a sudden you want to be Mike Tyson, my nigga. You wasn't never Mike Tyson before.
Oh, he definitely know he ain't Mike Tyson. Mm. Oh yeah. What's going on, 2 Cent in the building? Mm. What's going on, 2 Cent?
Shout
Mm.
out 2 Cents boxing. But hey Paul, I want to ask you, how bad do you think Canelo gonna whoop that dude Munguia? How bad you think it's gonna be?
I think he's gonna carry him.
Probably. Probably. I ain't
I
know
think,
Munguia was that much bigger than him though. Like Munguia kind of big. I ain't know he was that big.
yeah, but he big with no defense. He overextend on everything. You
Right.
know what's
They got
going
any
on,
good
bro?
fights on that undercard?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's why I want to see it because I want to see Marius Boreals and Marcos Madonna brother Fabian Madonna. He's gonna be fighting. Then you got Figueroa fighting. Then you got Stanionis fighting. So I want to see those
I want to see
undercards.
Stanionis. I kind of like Stanionis. I just like Stanionis because you know what I'm saying? He don't complain, bro. Of course, we know he wanted that Spence fight for years, but he just take his little money, bro, and he don't be complaining and shit.
Hmm. What's going
Do
on,
y'all,
Makai? What's going on, bro?
what's up? Do y'all think Jaime Munguia got a chance against Canelo?
I don't. I think like Poole said, I think he gonna carry Mugia, and then Mugia get out of line, Canelo gonna start popping his ass.
Uh-huh. I think he's going along with the script. I think this is a scripted fight. I don't think it's meant for McGill to win.
Yep.
I think
Right.
Canelo got one more fight, and I see
And
the
it ain't gonna be David Benavidez.
it's gonna be Terrence Crawford or some shit like that. I think Terrence Crawford. I don't think
I
he's gonna
hope
go
not.
for undisputed. I don't think he's gonna go for undisputed at 154. I think he's just killing time until Canelo get free. I think he's gonna fight Canelo, and then
I
I
don't
think they'll
think Terrence
retire. Cause that,
Crawford gonna. I don't think Canelo gonna fight Terrence Crawford.
I don't either.
He
I
was
don't either.
already.
To be honest with
He was already say it's a lose lose for because it basically is a lose lose for Canelo.
you,
well,
I'm tell y'all what. Oh, go ahead. My bad.
both of them are waiting on big fights. It may not be against each other, but both of them are waiting on one more final big fight. And um, I mean, I don't know. I mean, he said he wanted 150 million to fight David Benavidez. You know, so I don't know
Man,
what the last fight. Go ahead.
he. No, I'm just saying that's ridiculous.
Who you think Canelo next fight should be after this? Cause I'm looking past McGee. Now we've seen some crazy shit happen. If McGee come in here and transform on Canelo ass, that's gonna be like that is gonna be crazy as hell, bro.
Hey, it's
Get
a
a
lot
lunch
of
and get
upsets
out.
going on in sports, period, bro. I'm watching basketball. The Bucks got eliminated and the 76ers got eliminated. These people that was
Man,
favorites.
right.
I'm just pointing out upset. They got upsets going on this year, Paul.
That's what I'm saying. You know,
On the
but
board been crazy.
What'd you say, Micaiah?
24 been crazy, man.
I know, man. People getting exposed all over the place.
I'm so sorry about my boy. I'm sitting there. I'm the only one going for Devin. Everybody around me like, nah, Ryan gonna knock him out. Man, my boy got beat up, and I'm like, damn.
Well, shit, he was fighting Ivan Drago. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened when you fighting Ivan Drago. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
I
still
just
hearing that at work, and I'm like, y'all don't know he popped dirty. Man, that ain't make no difference. Like, oh, okay.
I don't get that. I like, bro. You know, I
Like
said people.
he had two banned substances in his body. He had some SARMs. The SARMs it make you cut weight and build muscle at the same time. And Nandrolone do the same thing. And Nandrolone is full blown steroid. Like, come on
So
now.
and then people like, I don't know if he really did it. Like, nigga, what are you talking about? I
They,
mean,
they
Right.
he
came out
tested
with
positive.
it.
Hey, two cents.
You
2 cents
you you.
said.
Mhm.
My bad. No, I was just saying 2 cents said that the energy ain't been the same in the world since that eclipse. Now I don't be into all that energy shit, but I've been hearing people talk about that eclipse, and ever since that shit happened, weird shit been going on. Listen, I told y'all about the Bucks got eliminated in
Damn,
76,
you're
but
getting this.
yeah, we ain't looking at the fact that KD got eliminated, LeBron and Steph. This the first time neither one of them niggas been in the playoffs.
Mm,
Shit crazy.
mm. You know, they better be careful, man, because Tank got a fight coming up too. And you know what I'm saying? With all these weird things happening in the universe, if Tank go out there and get Malone, y'all might be feeling the same way. And come out, let's say Frank go and get on some steroids and go out there and beat the shit out of Tank, knock his ass out into the front row and shit, have his ass all up in the damn seats and shit, looking for his mouthpiece like Mike Tyson against Buster Douglas and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then that nigga just falling, you know what I'm saying, all over the goddamn place. What y'all gonna say then? Y'all gonna be like, oh, that nigga juiced. That nigga juiced. You know what I'm saying? Come out, he popped dirty later. Oh, it didn't matter that motherfucker got juiced. He always been sorry as hell like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all feel some kind of way about that. Y'all better watch it now. You got a fight coming up. I'm just telling you, the shit has a way of coming around the other way. And you know, I mean, Frank, he don't Frank already look like he on fucking steroids and shit. That motherfucker look like a Thundercat mutant. You know what I'm saying? That nigga got muscles in his goddamn ankles and shit.
Hey, you said
You know what I'm saying?
Thundercat mutant.
Yeah. That nigga is muscle bound. I think you gotta. I think you can't hear your mic, okay? Your mic is on. Yeah. I seen you talking, but your mic. Yeah,
Oh,
there you go.
oh.
You were
I
talking
said,
and shit. Nobody could hear you.
man, I was just talking for like 5 minutes, like so. But you see Tank taking it seriously. I don't know, man. I ain't never seen Tank with a 6-pack. Nah,
Mm-mm.
Tank
That,
always
that,
got the little dough body.
that,
But
that boy was eating too many hot dogs and shit.
man,
God damn it.
I've been on the Haney hate. I was on I wouldn't call him quite a Haney hate channel, but the they always bash at Haney, and they gotta be because they always going for Haney opponent. They always root for him. I'm like, dang, that's crazy. But they want to sit here and say, oh, we gotta wait till all the facts come out with Ryan. But with Terrence Crawford, they was on his neck. They was on Terrence Crawford's neck, and he ain't popped dirty for nothing. So
Right.
y'all Terrence Crawford neck, and he ain't popped dirty. None of that came out. No allegations, nothing except what y'all saying. But when the dude that do pop dirty, just because he fighting against Devin Haney, y'all want to wait till all the facts come out.
Well, I mean, I don't
Stop.
understand is like when the motherfuckers say you tested positive for 2 different shits, it's like, oh man, no, nigga, I don't know about that shit, nigga. That shit don't
And they
look right.
trying to act like it's just the Ostarine. Nobody talk about the Nandrolone. They only talked about the Ostarine.
Because they said that wasn't confirmed or whatever that means. Nigga, if you got weed and cocaine in your system, nigga, that your body don't produce none of that shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So it shouldn't even
If
be
it's
there. So
in the report, yeah. Crazy part, they
Hey,
say
they
it's not
gonna give him.
confirmed, but
you
in the
cutting in and
report,
out.
if I got crack, oh, it's in the report in my system. How they gonna say it's not confirmed that I
I,
got crack in my
I
system,
don't
but
know.
it's not confirmed that
I
I
don't
got that?
understand. I don't understand that
It
shit
wouldn't
either.
even be in
Or
the report.
and if you're gonna have
Yeah.
it in your A sample, how you not gonna have it in your damn B sample? If you got crack that your body don't produce, or something, some kind of chemical or drug that your body don't naturally produce, if it's there, why in the hell would it pop? Why would it be clean later? You know what I'm
They
saying? It's like,
the reason
mm-hmm.
why they
Hey, this.
That's why.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead,
That's
bro.
why.
Hold on.
ain't bring up
Oh my.
they ain't bring up the nandrolone. They trying to graze over that nandrolone just because it was adverse findings. You get what I'm saying? So now that's why they trying to sweep that one under the rug. But nah, adverse findings just mean, oh, it was, you know what I'm saying? It possibly could have been some type of cross contamination because it was a little bit of it. They found a small sample of the nandrolone in his piece
And
or
you
You
know
know,
why?
blood.
I know
you
exactly
know it.
why.
Why?
I used to be a bodybuilder. I know exactly why they only found a little bit because he cycled off like probably 3-4 weeks before so
Exactly.
that he could get clean. But the Ostarine, it only take like 10 days to get out your system. So he probably cycled off of that. Like he probably thought he had enough time to cycle off of that before the fight because he got tested um on the 29th. Everybody keeps saying April 3rd. No, the test came back on April 3rd. He got tested on the 29th of
Well,
March.
they keep acting like that people don't people are stupid or something. Like we're not supposed to, like, you know what I'm saying, see this shit in your system and not, you know, assume that that's what it is. Like if you're a man and you in a hotel by yourself and the housekeeper come in and there's this big old black dildo beside you in the fucking bed, what the hell what the fucking hell are you gonna think, nigga? You ain't got to tell me shit. You
You
know what I'm
gotta
saying?
hit him
You
with,
don't
hey,
have to, nigga,
don't hit
I
him with
don't have
that. This not what you
Yeah,
think.
It's
nigga,
not
you
mine.
ain't got to confirm
well,
shit,
that's
nigga.
exactly what I think it
I
is.
ain't got to confirm a goddamn thing. I already know what's happening, nigga. Like,
Hey, now tell me
Hmm.
this. Did y'all hear about, because I heard Black Fight Fan them, he done came back, since this shit happened with Devin. He had stepped away for a little while, but he was talking about, I ain't know this happened with Oscar De La Hoya. I knew about the fishnets, but did y'all know Oscar De La Hoya ex-girlfriend sent the video to Oscar De La Hoya daughter of her pegging him with a spatula?
oh
Yo,
my
man,
god.
I don't give a damn about that Oscar shit. That's some dirty shit to send their daughter. That bitch should be bitch
Man,
slapped for
what
10 minutes.
the what?
Yeah,
Oh
Yo,
but I'm
God,
Oh,
just saying
crazy.
she definitely should have sent that to the girl. But I'm just talking about what's up with Oscar, bro. You got the fishnets on now. You getting the kitchen utensils shoved up your
he's a
rectum, bro.
he's
What's
a
up with Oscar,
he's
bro?
a
yeah,
he's a
yo,
successful man. That's what successful men do. That's why I don't want no 100 million.
Crazy.
For some reason,
hey man, I'm just letting y'all
they give
know
me
though.
I ain't
five.
never
They give me
heard
I
that.
five,
see,
nigga. Them
I
them
see
niggas that
y'all
making
with
all that big money shit. That
if
motherfuckers
I
like to get pegged, nigga.
if
That's
I
what
see
it is.
y'all with fishnets on and some 10 out gloves, I ain't gonna put shit past your ass. I'm just letting you know.
I'm trying to tell
Pause.
you that them niggas be
Pause.
so powerful, bro. They be wanting somebody to dominate them. You know what I'm saying? They so powerful. You know, they be so alpha male-ish. that they
Yeah,
want somebody to put that thing in them, put
yeah.
them little bananas all in their head.
Oscar been
You know.
dancing in fishnet though. That was the funniest shit I ever seen. I was like,
Yeah.
wow.
What's with the heels though? Didn't he have
Yo,
heels on or
man.
some shit?
Yeah,
Yo,
Like
he
man.
had the heels and everything, bro.
Said,
You know what
man,
they
shit.
should do? They should test Ryan Garcia's like liver because ostarine it mess with your liver.
all that shit, don't it? Because it got to go through there. It's got to pass through your
It's
liver
not
and
as
shit.
bad. Yeah, it's a SARM, so it's not as bad for you as a steroid, but it'll start like building enzymes in your liver. So they should test
Hmm.
his liver, and then
Mm.
and that'll show if he had prolonged use of it. Because if you was just on it for like a week, it's not gonna really do nothing like that. But I mean,
Right.
it will give you crazy results. I didn't train people that was on ostarine,
Well, let me
and
ask you something, Makai. How long does it take you to transform your body? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like just even a little bit. How long does it
on
take to hmm
clean.
Yeah, no, dirty.
Oh, on ostarine, you'll start feeling like strength gains after like 6 or 7 days. You'll start feeling like
Damn.
way
Wow.
strong. You'll have more energy. Now, I will say once you start putting on that muscle, it take more oxygen to move bigger muscles. So
Hmm.
once you start putting on that muscle and stuff, you'll
Slow
your
down.
stamina will be bad. That's why Ryan Garcia, he was slowing
Gassed
down in the
out.
later rounds because he cut
Hmm.
all that fat but put on muscle. It's harder to move muscle.
Yeah.
That's why the perfect body for fighting is what Tank is usually,
Slim.
like
Yeah.
the dough body.
Mm. That's good for absorbing punches too. You
Mm-hmm.
know. He says the kid said, "Oh, let me see. I'm sorry, Isla. I didn't get you." He says they used to say Spence was on juice. He said they never pop dirty. It's only a problem when it's a black fighter. Everybody else gets a pass, innocent until proven. And I do kind of get the sense that people was just on maybe because Ryan was the underdog. You know what I'm saying? Maybe because he is Mexican. He ain't white, but he do seem kind of like more white than he is Mexican. And
He European. He European and Mexican.
oh, he's one of them Spanish people from Spain.
Yeah, Spaniard,
Like
Spaniard. Yeah.
he's a Spaniard, you know what I'm saying? Because yeah, man, because he seemed more like a white dude than he do, than the Mexicans over here, the cucarachas, type. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like, so but he don't see have nothing in common with the Oscar de la Hoyas. He just don't have nothing in common with them.
But
So he doing this.
Oscar fought that for years too. He just had heavy folks in the camp that were Mexican. He had had them roots down there. And
Man, man,
that's
Oscar
the
was
only
mad
reason.
niggerish. Oscar was mad nigga. That nigga doing cocaine. That nigga like that nigga on belly and shit. Nigga, I'm out here, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it all, nigga. 5 chicks. You know what I'm saying? Getting pegged, everything, nigga. I'm getting it in, nigga.
Oscar was about it.
Nigga,
Whatever you bought, Oscar was about that.
Yeah.
shit. That nigga
But
went out.
Oscar,
He's the golden boy, nigga.
man, but Oscar fought them goddamn fought them motherfuckers though. That one
Yeah,
thing
I gotta
nobody
give him
can't take
that.
from
Yep.
Oscar. Oscar
Yep.
fought them motherfuckers. Boy.
So I'm telling you, man, Oscar ain't give a damn. That's why I said Canelo ain't shit compared to damn
Nah,
Oscar De La
at
Hoya.
all. Oscar probably
You
would
know, it's
still
like
whoop his
shit.
ass.
That nigga on a whole nother level and shit. You see, Oscar still be out there talking his shit too. You,
Man,
you
Oscar
see,
like bring your ass over here. You won't.
did you see Oscar? Call him a drug cheat and
Yeah, I
shit.
saw
Told him
that.
to put.
I saw that.
Told him, say you better put some respect on my name, my nigga. You say,
I
yeah,
loved
did I?
it. I
Yeah,
loved it.
that. I tell you, Oscar came out there, let his nuts hang and stuff,
He
and
said, we
Canelo ain't
built
like
you,
that shit.
fuck that.
He said, "Don't talk to me like this. Don't
Man,
talk
fuck
to me
you.
like this." He's like, nigga, you were eating bologna sandwiches when I came up on you, nigga.
I'm telling you, with Goya on it, though. You gotta get it
Like,
together.
now you got a little cheese, a little bread. You want to talk shit, nigga? Come on now. I'm the real golden boy, nigga.
He
We forgot? Must have forgot.
said,
God damn. But I was like, bro,
Yeah,
Oscar came out
hey,
hard this
I
morning.
was happy though, man. At least somebody finally said it in public. Like, yeah,
Hmm.
whatever.
yeah, but Poor,
He said,
I'm with you, Poor. I think Mugil's setting up to lose this fight. When I see him, bro, he be smiling like he just happy to be here.
you see,
He
they
don't
be
look like
shaking hands.
yeah, he don't
They
want
be,
to. He ain't
they
trying to
be.
win.
It's like they be hugging each other. Like, nigga, what the hell going on here? What's going on here, boy? We already knew when he took the fight because the nigga did 40 fights. He did 40 private fights. You know what I'm saying? Well, he did 40 private fights behind. I don't even know if he fought them damn fights. They just put the shit on his record. I'm like, bro, cause only one fight we seen was Derevyanchenko. Derevyanchenko damn near decapitated his ass and shit. Like,
Oh
bro,
man,
get the fuck out of here, man.
he
This
got
nigga
those
here,
Creed fights. He
he got them setups. You already know he got them setup
was
fights,
fighting that
man.
Tijuana boy.
hmm And then he just pop up at the like you already know Egner Berlanga is gonna be next. You know, they already propping his ass up to be the next opponent for Canelo or your boy there if he win. Right. I'm like Egner Berlanga, man. Come on. It's like y'all just gonna skip over David them like they don't exist.
Man, whenever you
Like
say
y'all
somebody can fight what they want, man, I just put my head down. I be like, oh man, fuck you. I want motherfucker fight anybody. They're like being in school, like I can fight who I want.
yeah,
Nah,
for sure, man.
anybody pull up
I
to
mean,
you for the fight.
but it's like how you gonna be seen as the face of boxing when you won't
Man,
fight nobody? You know, what
Man,
you gonna
good for
pass the
because
y'all.
torch?
people
Say
just
what?
going off of like what he did back in the day. Like that's
I mean,
that
even
irks me
even that
so bad.
shit was questionable. I mean, he fought old legends. So what? He
Oh,
Yeah,
fought
this
yeah.
nigga
old
saying,
legends.
Same thing
oh,
Anthony Joshua did. He's so
Right.
great because he beat up a 50-year-old.
man,
Like,
Lomachenko, man, I'm about to call him Lomachenko, man. I know what you're talking about, man. That man almost killed that Joshua. I thought he was finna die. Till he
Well,
yeah,
caught him
let
with
and
the
me
I
see.
don't
uppercut.
know why people all of a sudden think because this nigga knocked out Francis Ngannou, he could beat Tyson Fury. Like that Tyson Fury clearly didn't train for that fight, and he wasn't on his board testicles. You know,
Yeah,
so
just
I
like
Wild boar meat.
just like Island Man said, if Devin would have popped dirty, nigga, this shit he would have to leave the country, bro. They
oh
would have
man,
never
yeah.
that nigga. They would have never
If you'd
ever
have
let
popped
off that
dirty
nigga.
and won, or popped dirty and lost.
You see Tank trying to save face, talk sending that message to Ryan. If you dirty for real, I'm gonna beat your ass. Like, come on, bro.
Nah, he was already on some whole shit because you the one who accused Ryan of juicing before he even fought Devin. Now that Ryan beat Devin and he got it, and everybody's saying he juicy pop dirty. Now you want to say everybody hating for saying this man juicing. You was the first person in the world to say Ryan Garcia was juicing.
Right. That was
You
a
said
year
it
ago.
first.
That was like a year
But
ago.
see,
He's some other
but
man was
Yeah.
juice.
but the
That
era of
yeah,
accusation
that
with
was crazy.
no,
He clearly was juicing this time. If you look at him then compared to now, bro, this nigga look like Captain
I mean,
America. Like when
we
after
were
he was
talking about that shit. Yeah, boy, we were talking about that shit the other day. I said this nigga look like Superman. I was like, this nigga look like he could lift a building, and he
and
was just.
and
Mhm.
I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying he was acting super aggressive, man. Like he was roided, like them that what they call it, steroids rage and
That's what
shit,
I.
man.
That's his
That's
testosterone. His testosterone is probably abnormally high, and it's making him erratic. It's
yeah,
making
he ready
him
to fight him, everybody.
that goddamn that damn nut juice making your eyes sting around that motherfucker, bro. That motherfucker was so high. I was like,
and you know
God.
he was
Mhm.
hanging out with all them Instagram models and buying them BBLs and stuff. Man, his testosterone was high. He was man.
I'm talking about, did y'all see when he snapped his neck at Devin and shit? Devin had punched him in the head and he snapped his head back and snarled at him. I said something wrong. I said something wrong.
Yeah,
I said it's like he was gonna bite Dev's hand or some shit, bro. I was like,
yeah.
no.
And if you pay attention, look at the size of his head. Just like Manny
That's what
Pacquiao.
I'm talking about.
I kept telling people when you own juice, your head starts growing as well. Even if it's not a huge change in your body, your head is going to start swelling. You're gonna retain more more liquid around your brain. That's why when you juice, you got more punch endurance. It's more of a cushion on your brain, so it don't
Mm,
rattle around so much.
mm, mm.
That's that's how Tyson Fury could just keep getting up after Deontay Wilder knocked him down because his
We got
brain was
Waterhead.
traveling around. It was just enough to knock him down. But it ain't like when he
It
hit
ain't bumping up the
Deontay
sides
Wilder,
of
he
his
couldn't get
skull.
back from it because he was clean.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, a lot, man.
Ugly.
Yo,
Yes,
what
sir.
about your boy Jamal, man? Y'all hear Jamal, man? Talking about he finna. I said, man, you need to go and retire anyway. You ain't got it in you no more.
I think it was. I thought wasn't
wife
Jamil
messed
talking
him
about
up.
retiring? Wasn't Jamil talking about retiring? Or that was Jamal talking about
I think
retiring?
that was Jamal, man.
Jamal. His wife messed him up, man. I'm telling you,
Hey,
that
boy,
he was
like,
already real emotional, and
see that?
you know all that stuff happening with his wife, it just sent him over the edge.
You need
Tell
some
you, but
testosterone shot.
that's why when your ass get rich, nigga, don't even get married, my nigga. What's going on, Big Shot?
Yo, what's up, y'all?
Yes, sir. What's happening?
I told you that nigga was looking like a Hulkamaniac up there that day. That boy needed to slap into a Slim Jim or something, man. He was Rory to the game. When Haney hit
Yeah.
that hard ass right, and he just punched his palms together like, oh yeah.
You gotta turn it up.
Yeah,
You gotta turn it up, Shot. Can't hear you. You gotta turn it up. Turn it up. You
I
cooking
know.
though.
I said when dude pushed his hands together at the catching that hard, saying, "Oh yeah, give me some more." I knew something was wrong. I knew it.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to jump out there because they was already saying we was protecting the young boy, so I gave dude his props for the win. But man, that shit was some bullshit, man. I paid a lot of money to go see that shit happen.
Wow.
I'm out of town. I'm out of town. Nigga cheating.
Right, and everybody
Say that
that's saying it
again.
don't matter.
I know, cause they just wanted to see their. This was like a personal. This was almost like people's on some kind of personal. What they call it? Crusade and shit. They was on a crusade to see
Right,
Devin.
right. That's
It's too
their
much
thing. That's their
estrogen
team.
in boxing
Even
now, man.
that's
It's too much
that's
estrogen.
team too. He started jumping up and down, like yeah, inviting him to the
I told you.
club.
I
Like
told you
what?
this shit was like the emancipation and shit.
Man,
Approximation. What is this shit called? The
I can understand.
emancipation proclamation or some shit.
But
It
Floyd
sounded
see,
like we had got
riding.
freed.
but here's my thing. I can understand Tank. Them motherfuckers punched Tank in the face before. They got a reason not to like each other. But John up in goddamn Tallahassee, they ain't got no
Nah,
fucking reason to goddamn have that
you
problem
don't
with Dale.
you don't deride another dude because he beat somebody you dislike, man. Come on, bruh.
Man, bullshit. You remember,
He ain't
did you
never
watch
hung with
that fight
Ryan.
with Sugar Shane and Floyd? When Sugar
Ryan
Shane
punched
cracked
him in the
Floyd,
face.
the biggest smile in that audience was damn De La Hoya. He was like, yeah.
But De La
Yeah.
Hoya, we all know he weird. That was on.
He ain't weird.
Look, Tank was on
Dude
some
that fought
fanboy
another
stuff
dude.
like Keyshawn and Shakur. Like when Frank Martin was pressing Keyshawn and Keyshawn was trying to throw Shakur in front of him. That's what it reminded me of. Like the D-Ride be crazy. Like you was just talking all this stuff about Ryan not even 8 months ago, and now you want to hang with him. Like wasn't y'all trying to rob him and all this? Like didn't Ryan say y'all robbed him or something? Snatched his chain. He was so
Yeah,
scared. All
yeah.
that.
All in the
You can't really
restaurant. All in
believe
the
nothing in the
restaurant.
build up to these fight, man. All these
And
motherfuckers just be lying.
Ryan scared to death of him because Tank talking about something. Tank came at him crazy, talking about I'm gonna beat you up and all this. He was like, let's just settle it in the ring. Man, bruh. Ryan still soft. That's crazy.
It's too much
But
estrogen in boxing, man. That
he
shit
know he
eased in
can't
that
get away with
motherfucker.
it with Tank though.
They turned all that shit into damn fucking soap opera. It ain't even boxing no more.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's bad, man.
That's why I told people like I don't think Ryan acted. I think he really did fall off the deep end, but I didn't think he was on juice. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't think he was on juice.
The most dangerous thing. Oh, go ahead, Paul. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was like, the most dangerous thing with Ryan is Ryan can spew out some Charleston White shit, and everybody believes it. Oh, Mayweather told me to come in heavy. Man, what the fuck? like, yo, man, like, who cares? Why you snitching on everybody come near you? Oh, hey, man, he got on cologne. Hey, he must.
Look, that's
Like,
why.
yo,
That's
God,
why.
dang.
That's why the
Yeah,
Royce
but
came out, because he snitched on Mayweather. That's why. That's why it all came out.
you
But
know
that's the
that shit.
thing, though.
Hey,
This is
Mayweather
not a
retaliate quicker than a
credible
motherfucker.
person. This motherfucker is not credible. This is not a credible person. Why? When did we start believing folk that were not credible?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mayweather
Whatever
a piece
Ryan
of
do
this
is
shit. We
count.
all know that.
this same dude
Once
that they
Ryan
supposed
said,
to knock
"Oh, I
Tank
can't
out in
fight,"
the second round.
and it's the same motherfucker that said, "Oh, I got mental issues, I can't fight Tank the first time." After that, I ain't believe nothing that this motherfucker said. Yeah, y'all can believe whatever you want. Me, I'm like, I don't believe till I see it. Like, man, once he got in that ring, that was like, okay, he finna fight Tank. Because up until then, I'm like, man, that man finna jump out the window any day. Not that way, but I'm saying he'll end this fight at any time, just like he did the first time. When this
And
mother's
look,
up here.
and
Oh, go
that's
ahead, Diddy.
crazy because
Don't
the
be
fact
saucy with me, Bernays.
showing before he was on the juice is nothing like the energy he had coming to the ring versus Dev. He was a totally different mannered person. He was mad timid before the juice, man. So everybody acting like these false accusations, man. This nigga was juiced to the gills, man. You can't
Yeah, I
be the
already know.
same weight and look totally different like that, bro. Like, yo, dude was ripped up. Yo, it was crazy.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
and see, and that's the
But
thing, though. He's lost his credibility. He can never get it back. You feel me? He need to be tested 4-5 more times compared to the next person fight him. Got to understand this mode will come in heavy on you, come in dirty on you. He has no credibility.
and
Completely
it's all making
unscrupulous,
sense
man.
now. It's all making sense now. All the fake pictures that was coming out of him being fat and everything, it's making sense now. That all them
Drinking a
fake
beer on
pictures coming
the
out.
weight.
He ain't gonna show nobody his body.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
that shit
much.
disgusting. He played my young boy coming and going, man. But it's messed up because the night of the fight, everybody like kind of ignoring the pressure that was on Devin to make that fight happen. If he would have
Yeah,
stepped off for them 3 pounds and fought Barbosa, they would have been giving the youngin hell, man. They would have
Oh
never
yeah,
let him
they
live
would
it
have.
down.
I like when you
Man,
like this, Daddy. Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit.
I like
definitely.
3,500 for this nut ass young boy, man. Yo, I never spend no bread on Ryan ever again, bro. I'm not fucking with him, yo.
yeah.
The
But
crazy
I mean,
thing is, there's plenty of people out there that will. That's the scary part about it. Like, bro, this dude
well, you know, Tio
got caught.
looking to fight Ryan, but he gonna get his ass knocked out if Ryan he allow Ryan to get going there on some bullshit like that juice. Tio gonna get fucked up too.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
Tio
Tio gonna
saying?
can't get
man,
knocked out
Tio gonna
enough.
get thrashed.
Yeah,
You
if he
know,
Tio,
coming
I
Tio
in
think
like
he
a
gonna
Ryan
get
might
maniac, hell yeah.
even off the juice. I think Ryan could beat Tio.
mm.
Tio don't
T.O.
like.
rise the competition though. He do rise the competition, man. The thing is,
Yeah,
if Ryan get on the front foot going toward T.O., that's what T.O. like. T.O. like
Yeah, that's
fits
what.
to
Yeah,
attack him.
he
You
yeah.
know what I'm
ain't
Tio
good
saying?
like
coming
when they
forward.
come for
Yeah,
him.
He
exactly.
he ain't good off coming forward creating his own offense and stuff. He
Right.
more of a counterpuncher. But
hmm
if Ryan catches ass, it's over. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think
It's
if he
over.
catch anybody with that shit, it's pretty much a bad night.
Yeah,
Like when cats
especially
got some power and speed like that, yeah, you get caught with that shit, it can change it anytime.
yeah, especially when you own that shit like that, man. That shit that he will own, man. I tell you, that's some dangerous ass shit, man. If you can hit hard and you can keep
I'm
a motherfucker
telling you.
buzz like that, man. I'm
And,
talking about,
and then
bro.
it,
Boys
and
off
then
a
it,
whole
if
bottle
you
of
think
gummy
about it,
berry juice. Y'all remember the gummy
and then
bears? He was straight on that gummy berry juice, yo.
Mm. He said,
if you
Doc
think
Ken said
about it,
Wilder must not be favored to beat Zayn. He already set a match with Jared as quick as follow up fight. Wilder could possibly get some type of punishment or banged up or go right into another. Well, he's just making money right now. Hey, y'all mute yourself because you got wind all in the thing. Yeah, so man, he just making money right now. He ain't really trying to do nothing serious, you know what I'm saying? I just think this is the second half of his career. He knows those guys, they missed his prime, so he just stacking up, you know what I'm saying? That's all he doing, you
who the
know.
And I hope
Come on,
he not
Wilder.
Jared
Wilder,
Anderson. Clean him out. I don't care. I don't like dude. I know he a
Come on.
young boy and all, but I really don't like bruh personality
Man,
at
I fell
all.
asleep on that last fight though, man. I was like, damn. I
And
couldn't hold it
the
when I was
crazy thing is, if that the chunky dude hit him with one of them haymakers, I feel like it would have hurt. Cause bruh was when he did throw, man, I felt it.
You notice
All
what
right.
Jared though, once he admitted he didn't love boxing no more, boxing started showing it didn't love him back.
Yeah,
That
he made a
motherfucker
mistake with
fight
that
been
shit. That
garbage.
was a
You
mistake.
never speak that shit into the universe, bitch. He's paying your bills.
And
I'll be
furthermore,
like, I love knocking y'all motherfuckers out.
that gave all the other boxers a lot of confidence. They questioned his dedication when they heard him say that.
Exactly.
I
You
like
put it out
bruh
there.
until he started hanging with Shakur. He started getting like real cocky and stuff like, bruh. You ain't fought nobody yet. What are you talking about?
He's not a star. And that's the whole point, man.
Y'all see Charles Martin put that shit on him, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Charles Martin put that
Yeah.
shit on him in
He
that
don't
last round.
seem he don't seem to have enough pop for a head to be a heavyweight. He don't seem to have enough power
Yeah, I
for a
think he
heavy.
should go down for real.
Yeah,
Don't they
He
got
should
that
move
dude,
weight.
that Bridger weight?
do Bridgerweight. Yeah, I was gonna say Bridgerweight, man. Do something like that. He'll be all
I
right.
think Wilder could be Bridger weight, really. I mean, I know he like being up there with the big boys, but I mean, he don't weigh nothing. Like,
I think
compared to
that when did the heavyweight get to be like 270 though? When that shit happen? Like when that they supposed to be fighting Butterbean, a lot of these
when the
motherfuckers.
glitch code.
No,
I
some
mean,
of them
for
damn
real.
6'7", 6'8"
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
6'7", 250 and shit. Like, yo, what? You know, when that super heavyweight, when did that just start being heavyweight?
Nah, it wasn't never no super. Once you over heavy, you over heavy. That's what it is. You come in, you 100 pounds heavy, and nigga, he's a heavyweight. That's it.
Damn, that's crazy. So ain't no limit to heavyweight. Cause I could have, man. I'm like, yo, when did these motherfuckers get huge?
Wilder was down 50 pounds, man, and most
Versus
of the
Fury.
fights, yo. Dude need to get more credit than he didn't, yo, because the way
Right.
he was dropping them big niggas, man, my man coming in at 215, that's fucking crazy.
And Wilder sleeping quick. Well, I'm telling you, I've been watching Wilder a long time. Wilder's a bad motherfucker, man.
Yes, sir.
He get
Yes,
my
sir.
prop, man. That's a bad motherfucker, man.
I
Like
hope
to
he
do what
gets
he
that
did,
killer instinct back, because I
212,
feel like
214, putting them on their ass,
I
man.
feel like he has that.
Then they always talk that he hopped off a beer truck. Like, nigga, I'm impressed. This nigga hopped off a beer truck as a grown man in there with cats that went through the amateurs and all that shit and started laying cats on their back, grown ass men. Fam, that's fucking impressive, man.
If it wasn't for Eddie Hearn coming in during the time he did during Wilder's reign, he would have got all them belts AJ had, and possibly he would have been undisputed. You know what I'm saying? But they kept taking the politics away from him. You know what I'm saying? Putting it in AJ hands and stuff. And AJ would never face Wilder. So
You know
they
what I
kind of.
hate? Oh, go ahead. Finish your thought, fool.
No, that was it. And he wouldn't. I mean, until this day, they don't want him fighting Wilder. Till this day, because
that's why I keep saying AJ is Lomachenko. He got fast track.
And
really
then once he got all the belts, once he got all the belts, this nigga. Go ahead, bro.
My bad. I was gonna say what really fucked it up was when Charles Martin chose to fight AJ instead of Wilder. That kind of
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
So what he took the WBO
that's when they stopped
something
playing
over
keep away.
And ducked right into another ass whooping. That's the crazy thing.
Right to an ass whooping. Hey, Don King get props. He lets the Vern on get his ass whooped. He ain't go across the pond. He kept it over. Don King was, hey, boy, but they at that press conference, Don King looked at Wilder like he saw a goose that could lay a golden egg. I said, boy, he looking at that mother like the finest bitch on the goddamn block. Don like, boy, goddamn. Don like, if I could get you, woo.
Wilder gonna catch the thing with that because dang, what's his name? Joseph Parker. He was quick. He was quick enough and short enough to duck up under that right hand. Zhang ain't gonna be able to do that. Zhang gonna have to just run in trying to bully him, but he gonna get caught with that, and he ain't got
But
Fury's
then
uh
that nigga built like a whole Buddha, bro.
Real
That nigga
talk.
built like a whole. That nigga can absorb some shit. Them niggas, you know
yeah,
how they train,
but if it's
nigga.
to his
They
face
butt their
though,
heads
his
on
body
trees, nigga. They,
maybe, but if it's to his
nigga,
face,
you know how
We ain't
them
seen that
monks
nigga get
train,
hurt
nigga.
yet.
That nigga, all
I'm a
parts of his
big
body
dude.
tough.
I'm a big dude. I can get punched in the body, but it don't matter if I get punched in the face.
Nigga, that nigga like Dragon Ball Z out there, nigga. He gonna take all them damn punches. He just can't deliver shit because he's slow. He's slow as
That's a
hell
Mind
now.
dangerous
Majin
fight.
Buu. Majin
Yeah.
Buu.
That nigga's just like that, nigga. I'm like, God damn, he's slow. So I think if this was one Wilder can win, if he comes in shape, if he comes in, not too heavy. I don't know why he's been coming in heavy and shit, but
Yeah, I don't
if he
like
can,
that for him.
if he can go back down to 210, 209, shit like
Man,
that,
yeah,
he'll
get
be
back
able to
down to
move.
215, 212. Stop
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
stop trying to
Okay,
Yeah.
bulk up because it takes too much.
His legs
It
ain't
takes too
shit when
much
he
of your
heavy, yo.
stamina.
okay. I got a
Them
question for
little
the panel.
legs, can't take
Yeah,
it.
them Jones ain't shit over 220,
Man,
bro.
that
His
man fight
legs
that
ain't
boy.
shit.
That boy
It
got
ain't
them
his
chicken
leg.
leg, boy.
When
That
you
boy
put
got
on
that
that extra
improper
muscle,
faction body. He
it
got that improper faction body.
Now I got a
Big
question for
on
the
top,
panel.
little on
it
the
takes
bottom.
more oxygen.
I got a question for the panel, real quick. Just some, cause we got hindsight on our side. Now, do y'all think who was this first trainer? Oh man, it's slipping my mind. I can see him right now, but I can't think of his name. For Wilder first trainer.
Tell me the white
He
dude,
was
the
better.
little,
No,
Yeah, he
the
the
was
little.
black
better.
dude, the one who really trained him.
He
Oh,
was a
you talking
better
about
trainer,
you
man.
talking about the
Mark
Olympic? Talking about
Mark,
Oh,
yeah, Mark Breland.
the one he
the
fired,
Olympic.
Breland.
Mark
Breland,
Breeden.
Mark Breland. Yeah.
Mark Breeden.
Do that version of him look better or the one that's
Yes.
with your boy that look like Paul Counter? I saw a picture. I said,
Mark
that boy
Breland.
Paul up there with him.
A
Mark
little
Oh
better.
Breland.
Breland.
oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Breland.
Breland or his new trainer. I'm like, which version of him seemed more effective? Because
Breland for sure. He was delivering. He was getting the double jab
I
off.
mean,
He knocked Spilka out moving backwards with
but
like a hooker cut. He was doing some shit, man. He was doing some shit with Breland.
Facts.
but Breland, I don't know. It was some fishy stuff going on behind the scenes with Breland. So
like what?
Yeah, he said Breland doped his water, man. Like Breland was a mole. That's what he said.
yeah,
That's what
and the
he
Hey,
crazy.
implied.
Well,
Breland.
Breland said he didn't give him no water, and he on camera. He the only person that gave Wilder water. And then on top of that, they offered Tyson Fury some water. He talked about some. Where is that from? And they
Yeah,
was
and he
like,
said
from
That's
over
nope.
there.
true.
He was like, nope.
Yeah, he said I'm cool. Yeah,
But you know
yeah,
what? When I saw that though, I was like, he's smart.
yeah.
That's because
He
he.
is.
I'm
Yeah.
like, he's
Nah, the
smart.
thing is that nigga's a cheater,
That's
bro.
because
Who said who
when
gave
you
you that shit?
dirty, because when you dirty, you think dirty.
That
You
nigga
know what
was
I'm
like, I
Yeah.
don't want none of
That's why
their water.
everybody should be a little dirty. You shouldn't walk up in
Yeah.
that bitch like the goddamn Red Ranger. That's for
Mm-mm.
real though. I mean, you only as good as your team. You know Fury Daddy dirty as fuck. Don't drink nothing, son. Don't drink nothing. Like
See, but you
even
got
with
Pete.
Nigga, don't
Fury
even
mobbed up
breathe.
though.
Don't even
Fury
breathe it
mobbed
out.
up.
Then
Wilder
they
not
got
mobbed up
oxygen
like
tanks and
Fury
shit.
is. You gotta realize the cats Fury got around them is all dirty players, bro.
all
So they
day,
know all the tricks. They know,
they
and
know
they gypsies,
all the
bro.
tricks.
They know
Oh,
And they
all
gypsy.
definitely.
all the circus
Hey, you
tricks,
seen
bro.
Snatch?
Nigga.
You seen Snatch? You never fight a
Yeah,
gypsy.
yeah.
Hey,
The
that
redhead
nigga
gonna
got
get
voodoo.
fucked.
That nigga got voodoo dolls and shit in the back and shit.
Damn, them niggas dirty
They're
as hell, bro.
the dirtiest.
Gypsies, they'll cheat you in a motherfucking 3-car Molly game, bro. They definitely gonna cheat you at the goddamn
Right.
boxing match.
All three of them bitches be two a diamond. Like, God damn!
Shit, they don't even think twice about that shit, bro. Don't even think twice
And
about it.
that's that, man. That's why I was like, yo, you gotta knock this motherfucker out, boy. Because I'm telling you, first Wilder should get credit. No one was fighting Fury. He ran out of folks to actually fight with good names.
Nah,
So
I'm
he
gonna keep
could
it a
have
buck
just
though.
kept skating.
Nah, let's keep it real though, dog. Let's keep it real. And Wilder, my nigga, dog. Man, $100,000. That shit was a cherry pick gone wrong. Fury wasn't supposed to be shit, bro.
You gotta knock him out.
He did knock him out though. The boy woke him
Fury
the
was
fuck
a
up. He
cherry
knocked
pick.
him out. Nah, it was a cherry pick, bro.
Fury's the best person on his resume though. That was no
Fury
cherry
was
pick.
not. But I'm just saying, at the time when he took him, Fury was off a crack binge, bro.
He was off a 3-year binge. That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? 3 years, he came back with the joint on like boy from 5 Heartbeats. Yeah.
I feel it, but people was turning
Tyson
down
Fury
fights
was
for a while.
banned
They
from
need
fighting
to
in the
fight
UK. That's
somebody.
the reason why he wasn't fighting at that moment, bro.
But
before
that,
he still was smoking crack. He still was fat,
Yeah,
smoking
yeah,
crack.
but at the same time, the only reason he wasn't fighting is because he was he was the best nigga in his country, but he couldn't fight in his country.
Yeah, he was.
But didn't it get postponed the first time?
Before he got popped.
Nah, the second fight got postponed. That's when he went and got on that juice.
Boy,
That's
he
when he went and got
popped
on that fucking juice and came back
and beat up Klitschko.
That what he always do. The motherfucker go disappear for about goddamn couple of months, come back, juice to the goddamn gills.
Come back. Thunder.
Juicy.
What you say, Steve? Thunder.
Oh, he said it. They are challenge, man.
That motherfucker like Highlander. That motherfucker come back like Highlander, nigga. There could only be one, nigga.
They could only be one.
Not only that, how about the ref in the second fight? He let that nigga get off some arm bars, fucking standing guillotines, rear naked chokes. Like, yo,
the WWE ref for that bitch.
Shit out my man like this.
Oh yeah. Bro was in a headlock half the fight. Bro,
my man, I'm like, yo, really let this nigga get the standing guillotine on my man like this with no warning.
Man, somebody put
the corner ain't saying that.
Somebody put a clip up after the second fight of Tyson Fury dragging Wilder across the ring in a headlock.
Like, the second referee.
But he only looked like that. He only looked that good against Wilder. He don't look that good against nobody else.
Cause that's the only nigga he was scared of to get juiced up like that.
Yeah, he ain't think he had to juice
Kenny
for
Bayless.
That's
crazy.
That's
Kenny Bayless with the ref.
That's why I said he ain't trained right.
Kenny Bayless took a check. That first nigga, Jack Reese, took a check because he stood over my man like, yo, wake up.
Wake up.
You ain't supposed to do that shit. You ain't supposed to wear that joint off, bro.
Let him put his arms on his shoulders, man.
When the back of that nigga head hit the canvas, that should have been waved off over. That should have been it.
Oh, we all know Jack even said Jack even said he gave him extra time. Shit, he said shit.
I did it.
14
seconds. I'm like, God, hey, that's a long time.
No, he let that nigga take a nap. That's what he did.
And really, it was 17. Really, it was 17 seconds because he turned around and talked to Wilder before he went over and started counting.
But I gotta give Fury credit. I gotta give Fury credit. Fury came back and won the rest of that round. I was like, what the fuck?
After he got 12 minutes, he took a nap, got a juice. He sent Wilder to his corner for a minute, talking to.
You went out shot. You know what I'm saying? You went out.
Yeah, man. That was some funny shit though, man. That fight was crazy.
Well, y'all, I'm gonna have to get up off here, man. We're gonna probably come on a little later. Well, what time to fight? Oh, this ain't Saturday. Yeah, we're gonna go live for the fight though. Y'all come join me for the fight. I think that'll be tomorrow, probably about 7 o'clock. I think the prelims come on. Yeah. And we'll go live tomorrow and everything, man. You know what I'm saying? We'll kick it. Come check me out, man. And then I'll come on. You know me, I'll come on before the fight too. So, we'll talk about everything going on with the undercards and everything. So, you know what I'm saying? So I could probably come on about maybe 8 o'clock tomorrow and we'll kick it, you know what I'm saying, probably all day long. You know what I'm saying? So, just hit me up about 8 o'clock tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
see you. All right, now see you then. I'm out. Somebody outside, man.
We outside.